Not on Instagram yet, but everywhere else. We're getting ready for the Brandy Monica battle. Babe, you got your phone? You know what? I'm gonna use your iPad instead. It's my live stream producer. What's going on, man? All right, everybody, come on in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. We are neutral. Oh, you can use the mic now, so everybody can hear you. They won't be able to hear you without the mic. Heather wants to
Asking
know if we're
everybody, so
rooting
is
for
everybody
anybody.
rooting for somebody, or are you just here for the good music?
We're here for the good music.
I'm here for the good music.
Who are you rooting for, Heather?
I'm just here for the good music. Okay, but I'm going to have to slant towards maybe Monica because I'm just ATL all the way.
I think a lot of people are leaning towards Monica because she's here in Atlanta and she got, I don't know.
But, I mean, Verzuz is all over the world, so who knows? But now,
Well, a lot of people that I know personally here in Atlanta root for Monica.
Teddy, what's the problem? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like Brandy to me has some of her work is a better body of work when it comes to production. God rest his soul, LaShawn Daniels. Like that, like
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
Rodney Jerkins. Like those are some crazy, crazy producers. But I feel like each artist
Yeah,
feeds a different.
Brandy and Ronnie Jerkins, man, that was a combination to be
Yeah.
reckoned with.
So when you think about that kind of stuff,
Yeah, that was
production wise, vocal, just the vocal
right,
production,
right,
which
right.
LaShawn did a lot of that. So vocal
Right.
production is
Yeah.
incredible. You know
Well,
what I mean?
man, have you listened to B7?
I don't know. I haven't listened to the new one.
Man,
Man, amazing.
you listen to. I know
Oh,
you
yeah, I
listen.
listen to it every day.
You gotta turn your mic on.
It is on.
It is.
It is
Oh,
on.
okay. We got to turn his mic up because he talks really low.
It is on.
He's on the red mic, Matthew. Code Red, what's going on? Thank you so
It's
much.
just-
Come on in here,
and
Code
also,
Red.
we do have
Tuning
masks
in
in the
on
building, so in case y'all want to say some stupid stuff, we are socially distant.
We are very socially distant, except
But
for
I got
Ali.
my mask just in case somebody start coughing.
You gotta get your mic, babe.
I know. Well, I've been tested 4 times.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I've been tested once. So far.
Well, because I live with my mom. My mom is she's older, so
Yeah.
And I think our behind the scenes guy probably has the record.
well, he got a mask on. So
No, Matt is probably the most
Right.
compliant.
Hey everybody, come on in. So we're gonna be doing a live reaction to the Monica and Brandy versus battle that's going on. We're not DJing today. We're just here to enjoy the culture like everybody else tonight. We're not rooting for. Well, Erica and I are not rooting for anybody in particular. But
I'm rooting for good music. However,
yeah.
I got Brandy. I got Brandy.
So you're rooting for somebody.
I mean, no, I just know. Honestly, I just want to hear good. I'm excited to hear all the music that we're going to be able to, to enjoy, and then to see them together. This is this has been talked about for years.
yeah.
Right.
To see this, so this is, it's
It's monumental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless of, yeah.
Monica said that when they first, which is, of course I have a little gossip, but when everybody was saying they weren't getting along and whatever, she said that if Brandy is okay with it, they will reveal what that all was about.
Wow.
So we shall see.
I think they have something up their sleeves. I think if it was me, if this were me, I would be using this to release a new single or a new EP or something.
That'd be good.
At the end of the Verzuz battle.
That's true.
Or a double
Yeah.
album together. I don't
Something.
know.
But I do. Let me ask you guys a question. Has Verzuz just in general brought you to a space where it's like music is very different now?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Like the quality of music, and it's
It's
no
not as
shade.
expensive. It's not as expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like it's
You
not
can
any
tell.
shade, but when you hear, like when you listen to these Brandy vocals, she was stacking and doing all kind of crazy notes probably
Arrangement.
forever. The arrangements were crazy, vocal arrangements.
Yeah.
And so when you start listening all of these verses, it's just the amount of time that they obviously put in on the production, on the writing.
And they didn't rely on the shock value.
No.
And that is a little shade for me. I mean, they didn't rely on the shock value.
So we
of
already
it.
got a couple
It's more of the
celebrities.
artistry.
We got Lil Mo's in there. Brooke
I think one
Valentine
thing
is in
that's
there.
interesting about Brandy is that Brandy has a lot of songs that weren't singles that people really enjoy.
Yes.
Where now those songs wouldn't get a chance.
Yeah,
You wouldn't see
nobody
them.
would ever hear
Yeah.
about them ever. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Now, Blue Moon, I'm going to just say
Full Moon.
Full Moon. Sorry, I'm already on this grandma.
She is over
Sorry.
here drinking grandma.
Grandma, yeah, if you're,
She
if
already
you're out
drunk,
there,
y'all.
cheers.
Look at Erica, she's on the Grand Marnier.
But, yes, Full Moon was my shit. I listened to it like 5 million times.
And those,
a
they
day.
had a lot of songs on there that really
Yeah.
weren't singles, but it was a great album.
It was still so hard.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened to, because, like, shout out to Tracy Hale. Like, she's one of those writers that wrote heavy during that time. Incredible songwriter. And it's just kind of, and she she definitely writes still, but just the amount of music. Like, when you think of, like, when Babyface, when they did that verses, I was like, God dang. Like,
Sick.
like,
Yeah.
like you really forgot how much he produced and wrote.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and I just appreciate that. Like, it was a lot of thought into each artist, and you could really feel, in my opinion, a part of who they were
Yes.
as artists.
Right.
Now, I mean, and I have the worst potty mouth in history, and I'm still just
She
like, if I
does.
hear one
She does.
more R&B song with shit, fuck my ass, I mean, I'll just, I can't do it.
Well,
Like, I don't
but
even
think
listen
that's
to it.
not-
I don't listen
historically-
to it anymore.
Historically, let me say this. Historically, that's not really R&B.
It's not.
And so I think that that's
Yeah.
problematic. But I also feel like that it was great when the lines weren't so blurry.
Yeah.
Meaning that
Because
you
it was implied.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just more implied.
and then, but you also, if you wanted to hear that kind of stuff, you can go and listen to you some Luke. But I don't need Luke to be on my Tony Braxton album.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like that's
like
Right.
where's
the
the
Boundaries,
separation.
boundaries.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, like
Exactly.
It made me appreciate the one, or the few people that were ratchet. You were like, oh my God, they're so cool.
Yeah. Exactly.
And,
Right.
now it's like everybody's doing the same thing.
There is a space for it.
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
space
Right.
for it,
There
but
is
it's
a
all.
space
But
for
and the
it.
funny thing is
it
that-
wasn't being pushed to the forefront, I guess.
But
So it
the-
was cooler.
But the crazy thing is as women, when you think about the Little Kims and, the Nicki Minaj, because Little Kim probably was the first person, rap-wise, who was really, really explicit. But I saw this meme, and I've always, like, of course, Keisha is my friend, but her mom
Yes.
literally was the first to really be very explicit. And the stories that I know about how she had to break down those barriers to be able to
Yes.
express herself as a woman in the way that she wanted to, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy for her to not be able to do it. And now it's like, it's no big deal because everybody's trying to do it. So again, the shock value's gone from it. And it just
Yeah.
seems like you're doing it.
Yeah, the
to be
shock
relevant.
value's not there, and then there's always that thin line of that really poor portrayal of that overly sexualized,
Yep.
mammy,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't like that either. I mean,
Yeah.
are all of us like that? I mean, is there going to be some type of diversity when it comes to that. I mean,
Well, because that's the thing. You had Lil' Kim, but you also had the Brat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like you had it
You had
within itself.
diversity.
You had a
Yeah.
choice. You had a choice. If you don't
Yeah.
want to hear it, you could really hear somebody spitting.
But you know what the crazy thing is, we still have that diversity, but
it's just not to the
It's
forefront.
harder- it's harder
you
to
have to
find.
look for it. Yeah.
because we
you
got
do.
Rhapsody, we got what's the name? No Name. We have No Name.
Yeah.
The girl from Australia that we like, Sampa the Great.
Yes, that's one
Oh
of my
my God, I
favorites,
love.
Sampa
If
the
you guys
Great.
haven't heard of Sampa the Great from
Yeah.
Australia, it's a black female Australian
Queen.
rapper. Check her out. Like she's
Hard, too.
super dope.
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of her.
Yeah.
But I just think that they don't do diversity in anything. Whether it be
Yeah.
R&B or like there's so many great artists out there that are
Yeah.
not being played on mainstream radio.
Right.
And that people, unless you go searching for it, you won't find it. And it's just,
Right.
it's more options too. So it seems like
Right.
it would be great.
Right.
But
Yeah, yeah. And I think the thing is that throws me off is that it used to be the squeaky queen, queen, the squeaky clean stuff that would be on the forefront that the kids would easily hear. And you had to go and find the dirty stuff. Now it's the opposite. Now it is
Unless you're super
the
creative to
trashy
get it
stuff, the
to pass.
ratchy stuff is on the front line, and the good stuff is on the back.
and I
line.
always wonder, because I'm not a parent, how parents parent through that.
Me too.
My child would be homeschooled,
But I was
and
home-
then I would
I was
explain
homeschooled.
everything. I would explain everything.
I was homeschooled.
Oh, well, never
throughout
mind,
My
you're a
whole high
perv.
school. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But it was
Sometimes
like taboo.
homeschooling makes it worse.
Like when we would try to sneak and listen to Luke, we was like, ooh. Like
It was
you
so
could-
exciting.
Like exciting now. It's
Girl,
like-
listen, I almost choked on something when I first heard Too Short.
I love Too Short.
It was
Right.
because, and see, that's what made it so funny. And it was still him, like that squeaky voice. It was just like,
Yeah.
are you for real? This is for real?
But now it's like it's regular, and the kids
Yeah.
hear
It's
it
every
and
day.
They know it.
They're TikToking to it.
Like even the dance, like the twerking and stuff, because they twerk on TikTok.
Right.
To me, like we would be excited as an adult to go, even as a dancer in videos, not a stripper, y'all. Just so you know. There's nothing wrong with that. I just didn't have to do that. That was just not
Yes,
my ministry.
Heather has danced with Beyonce.
That wasn't my
P.
ministry.
Diddy.
But
Oh, we're really. Well, hold on, real quick. We got to do some housekeeping.
Wait, what?
Really, we got to do some housekeeping first, real quick, because for anybody who's just tuning in, we're doing a live stream reaction to the Verzuz battle that's going on. We have our friends here. We have Mrs. Heather Hayes, lead singer of the Heather Hayes Experience. This is also the daughter of the legendary Isaac Hayes. We also have singer-songwriter extraordinaire Ali J. If you are a fan of any of our songs, then you're a fan of Ali J because he helped us write so many of our music.
So many of
So
our
many.
music.
Yes.
So many songs.
so
So
much.
many songs. Yeah. So we're here, and behind the scenes we have Kazuo Ridgeway, who's running things for us over there on the audio mixer and stuff. So welcome. We got a couple people that I see. Code Red, I see you. Smitten Like Kitten, I see you.
Midnight
Midnight
Kitten.
Kitten.
Ah.
Victor Wilkinson is tuning in on Facebook. Yeah, man. So come on in, you guys. We're just here as fans of the culture, like everybody else today.
Grab a drink.
On our left side, we have our Instagram. Well, not our Instagram, but the Verzuz official Verzuz Instagram stream. On this side, which is right now they're at 627,000.
Nice.
Oh, this one going.
It's gonna be
smash.
crazy.
It's
I
gonna
think
smash.
this one might hit a million.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one might hit a
gonna
million.
smash. Like,
Yeah.
This is literally history.
Oh,
to
look,
me.
Jonte's
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw a couple people. Fantasia's tuned in. Teddy Riley is tuned in
Nice.
already. Yeah, I see a couple people is tuned in. So, of course, Timberland is tuned in.
Yeah.
So, of course, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So we're just here as fans of the culture, and we're just here to watch two queens celebrate good R&B music. You know, a lot of people don't like to call it verses because of what verses can mean. But it's really a celebration.
It
of
is a celebration.
Soulful R&B music.
It's it makes you remember,
Yeah.
the good shit, man. Cheers.
This album is amazing.
This is B7 right here?
Yeah, this is B7.
Yeah.
Even though Heather talking about she not drinking.
Behind the bar. we stole this from we stole this from Andy Cohen, but Heather Erica is behind the bar today. And I'm just here. Ready. Brian Michael Cox is in the building.
Lyrics and libations.
Yes, lyrics and
Lyrics and
libations.
Lyrics and libations.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that.
Do
Lyrics
it,
and
do it.
libations. I like that name.
Okay, APX writer.
Hey, what's going on, Spinurita?
Queen Latifah's
We
in there,
love your
too.
sets out there, man. You killing it out there in Cali, Spinurita. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a lot different than what we usually do. We're usually DJing and playing music, but this is our first sit-down live stream music. And this, hey, check it out. This whole room was designed by Erica. This whole room
Well, I
was
thank you.
designed
Yes. Well,
by Erica. I just like to make sure she gets her, her credits.
Credit.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Because when we're by ourselves, she be like, why you ain't tell nobody that I did? Why you trying to take all the credit?
well, this bar was, via Facebook, if you will. I found this from a willing seller off of Facebook, and I'm very excited about that because these things are expensive as shit. So, and that lovely chase that Heva is sitting on.
Yeah.
I got that from Revive. It's all resale. Get into it. Vintage
Revive,
resale.
cut that check. We promoting y'all stuff over here.
Well,
cut
I don't
that
know
check.
how much a resale shop. Shoot, I don't know, but we'll bite. Okay. But Amazon for real. Yeah, cut us a check. This is
Okay, so every time I come to this house, there's an Amazon package on the front step.
exactly.
So Amazon cut them a check.
Real?
Every
Damn,
single time
that's
I've been
crazy.
here.
Matter of fact, she brought an Amazon.
Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos.
And then I had to bring one.
Yeah, because we had an Amazon package. A couple packages go to you by accident.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
And I thought Eric had bought me something.
That's
I was
how much we
happy.
ordered.
Like, oh, well.
Because I have.
Yes, you have.
Well, I mean, listen, these days with the COVID, you dig, I do my own microdermabrasion. I do my own microcurrent. I have canceled our gym membership. I do all things gym-wise here, so we've been ordering. Production-wise is all in-house now, so yeah, Amazon is our friend.
Amazon is the shit.
Amazon is everybody's friend.
Tony Baker's always front and center at the battles.
Right?
Like always. He's like always right there. He says, I hope Monica paid some hitman to assassinate them shoes.
Yo, is this starting on time or what's happening here?
Oh,
B. Cox, he is another one who be producing the hell out of songs.
yeah.
And he is the nicest,
Super
most
cool.
down to earth,
Super cool.
normal.
He is. We met
Super
him
cool.
for the first time. What was it, babe? Last year?
It was the year before last. It turned out he was already a fan of ours before we even met him, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Dang, I feel like Rick James and
But I
Dave
told
Chappelle.
y'all-
I don't
I
remember.
told
I thought
you-
that was last week.
I told you my brother, because Ike and B. Cox are really close. They do a show together.
Yeah.
My brother was like, Heather, you know this group, Apex, they're super dope. I was like, Isaac, okay, look at the picture close.
Right.
Like, get it together. He was like, oh. I was like, oh, my
He's
God.
only seen me like a million times. Your brother has only seen me a million
Oh,
That's-
and
that's
we've
okay,
started.
that's okay.
Go ahead,
All right,
Matthew.
here we
Turn
go.
it up. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
First of all, welcome to Atlanta.
No, thank you.
You know what
Thank
I'm
you.
saying?
I love ATL. Did a lot of great work here. What's up?
Listen, I'm excited. I'm excited that they get a chance to see us together. And believe it or not, it's our first time in the same room for how long?
8 or 9 years.
That's a long time.
That's too long.
It's a long time.
It's too long.
Well, we're changing it tonight.
We're changing it tonight because
We're changing it tonight.
we're changing it tonight because I feel like we have so much to give. And we have so many songs that we can share. And I feel like so many people tonight are going to be so happy and so like elated that we're together. And we get to play 20 of our songs that we love and that people are going to love. So I just want to thank Swiss, Timbaland, Verzuz, Apple, Larry Jackson, everybody for making this happen, and for you, for making this happen.
Yeah, and you know what? I want to take a moment, take a moment for Chadwick and his family.
Absolutely.
The level of devastation that we all have experienced in the last year is unprecedented.
It's unbelievable.
We could not have foreseen it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank God for his grace and his mercy, and I pray it doesn't offend anyone, that we both feel that way.
Yeah.
We know the higher power has kept us all. He brought us this far, and he brought us here tonight.
Absolutely.
And so to his wife, to his fans, to his colleagues, everyone that's suffering so much, we pray that we can just bring a little bit of joy by acknowledging the music and the arts, because he was a man that was dedicated to the arts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he was just a king.
Period.
Hero.
Period.
Absolutely.
So I would not come here and not do the Southern thing.
What's the Southern thing? I'm from the SIP. I'm from Mississippi. So what's the Southern thing? Tell me.
I let you go first.
You let me go first.
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's go first then. Let's go with I could just start the song? Yes. Oh, wait. I think we need one more beat. One more beat before I go.
They got something.
One more beat before I go.
Okay.
Okay. One more beat.
Brandy.
Okay.
Y'all bear with us. This is Verzuz. This is like
and it's actually happening live.
I know it's live, and this is huge. I don't know how many people are watching, but I'm super not sure. Should I cross my?
Let me get comfortable.
How my feet looking over here, Mom? Good.
The shoe was mean.
The shoe was mean, ain't it? Thank you so much. Yeah. So let me see. Let me go. I had to bring my journal with me. My journal is my best friend.
I gotta do better. I feel bad now.
Why? I got you.
I don't have a journal.
I got you. Yes.
Can you hear me? You can? Great. Okay.
I think someone's coming. Wait, let's look. Oh my God. Is this like a surprise? Is this a surprise? What's going on? Okay. Yeah, let's. I don't wanna spoil it. Go ahead.
8,800. 882,000.
Yes, I wanted everybody to see. I didn't want to say. Hi.
Hi.
Oh my God.
I'm excited about tonight, and I just wanted to thank you, ladies. You queens, you stars, you icons, and thank you for doing this. For when we all vote, it's so important. We have to for everyone. You both have used your voice in such a powerful way, and an extension of our voices is our vote, right? And so I know that this is going to help with Michelle Obama's when we all vote. And I just want to thank you all, and I love you. I'm just a huge fan of both of you.
Thank
It's
you.
a wonderful night. Thank you.
No, this is unbelievable.
That's a crazy way to kick this
I
off.
know.
I mean, we understand the importance of people getting out and voting.
Voting, yes.
And they feel so helpless right now, but that's how you help yourself. You help your community. You help
Yes.
your brothers
That's
and sisters.
right.
We're going to get them out there.
Yes.
If
That's
you get
right.
the Brandy Monica tees and hoodies, it's all going directly to that. We've got to get people to do it.
Yes.
Just get out and do it.
I'm fangirling right now. So yes, but I definitely agree.
Be singing and dancing all night with you all.
Okay, please do. Nah, we need that. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I'll see you later.
God
Enjoy,
bless you.
enjoy.
Thank
Okay,
you.
God
Thank
bless.
you so
God
much.
bless.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
So let's get into it. I'm going.
Yo, let's go.
Hold up. She going to start it like that?
Yes. Turn it up.
Woo. Oh, I thought she was going to sing, but man. Woo. I fell in love with this song when she was performing it live. Wow.
I don't need this.
Yeah.
Y'all sing it at home.
Yo, there's a live version of this joint that I had, like, I listened to like maybe 5 million times. Man.
Things that you said, come on. Promises that you made. What about all the lies that you gave? What about all the things you told me? What about all the things that you said? What about all the promises that you made? What about all the lies that you gave?
Hey.
Yo, this is my shit.
Yeah, this joint right here.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yes.
You all right with that verse?
And they need to play that a little longer.
Oh my gosh.
Now, we talked about it earlier.
We did.
I'm
Y'all, we had a
always going
conversation
through
earlier.
something,
Yes.
especially in the love department.
Yes.
But I got one song
Mm-hmm.
that I did with somebody that we both love,
Okay.
Missy and Jasmine.
You did?
Yeah, and this song.
Oh,
is a
she's
song-
starting off strong. Oh.
No.
It kind of happened by accident.
Okay.
Because I'm at the house,
Mhm.
and basically it was like in their minds a throwaway.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz was like, yeah, nah, it's something else. It needs something else. I'm like, it don't need nothing but for me to sing it.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, give it to me.
I feel that.
And they gave it to me. But when I sing it live, though, you know what I think about? I think about my kids.
Right.
Rodney,
Come
Romello, and Leia. Most of my songs are relationship-based, we know.
Yes.
But everything to me, that's the one for my kids.
Oh my God.
Boy, if you ever left my
Yo, this already shows the quality of the battle that we about to get, like already.
the sky, I'd probably die without you in my
I think Monica had more hits, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
It was Brandy. We'll see.
They starting out with their recent joints too.
Yeah.
They're not starting out with the old stuff.
But it's just like, again, you hear it's true R&B. Like, that's just straight R&B.
Yes.
With the chord changes and everything.
A modulation or two, you be like, oh,
Right.
song modulates?
And you could tell people by their voice, dig that.
Right.
I was saying it's not as expensive anymore. It's like it doesn't make sense to pay. It doesn't make sense to pay like a Rodney Jerkins or for a big production because I mean it doesn't matter anymore. You know?
Right.
It just doesn't. Nobody's listening to. Oh man, that modulation. What's that?
Exactly.
Right.
Key change. What? Why would you do that?
Exactly.
I can just use the same melody that everybody uses. You know?
Sing, baby.
That vocal control, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Both of their tones.
Super crisp.
Yeah.
Yes, Yes, Monica. Shoot, I said yes, Brandy, but yes,
What?
Monica. I know, right? I'm already
Shout out to
drunk.
Grand Marnier.
I know. Speaking of grandma.
Again.
At the end.
Yes, I needed that
end.
pause again.
But now they time all the songs out.
I know.
You got about 2-3 minutes. Well, you sing about 5 minutes of it.
I know, but I needed it again. I needed it again for my own spirit. What
Can
I
I
got
just say?
coming up next?
Can I just say? I love
Hey.
Monica's outfit that
Hey.
she has on right now.
Now, see, this song.
It's pretty sick, yeah.
Yeah.
This song is called He Is. It's off of the Full Moon album. And I didn't get a chance to release a lot of singles on this song, but this is a fan favorite, produced by Warren Campbell. And this song can be about your significant other or God, you know, except for the kiss me on my lips part. Here we go.
Is the only explanation to the question at hand. Like years
this one for?
Luscious.
It's dope though.
Make me feel inside. And I'm so glad you're mine. Oh, Prince John,
One thing that when Rock Cox and Dante were doing the like the master session, that's one thing another thing that they talked about, pretty much how the competition between producers, you know, and how big that was. Like, okay, well, we know Ronnie got songs on this album, and they said, okay, we gotta do something.
For the longest time, it was Ronnie versus Brian Michael Cox, right?
I don't know. Like,
that's what I was hearing.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
Ronnie started before, a little bit before B. Cox.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
But Darkchild and Brian Michael Cox was like, they were going head to head for a second. Like they had.
Like in what way? Like
Yeah, because I just
No,
remember.
not like going head to head like they were beefing, but
in
like
terms of like hits.
yeah, in terms of hits.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
And like, cause most of their songs were like around the same tempo. You know, it's like R&B artists were going to either one at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, again, this is another example of a song that's not a single.
Right.
Brandy
Snoop
fan.
said, I'm going to need y'all using microphones to sing, please.
That's what we all here for.
Well, yeah,
Right, we thought they was
here
about
for,
to
like,
sing.
I was
we know y'all
thinking,
gonna play the record.
I was thinking that was gonna happen too. I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm not going to lie, I'd be
If they
just
went
like
on a
them.
tour together,
Hit the
it
track.
would be crazy.
Right.
Yeah. If
I
tours
mean,
come
yeah,
back.
save your voice if you can.
Yeah.
Who will open that tour?
Wait, hold up. Who would open the tour
No, I'm just
from
playing.
Monica and Brandy?
Monica and Brandy. So who will open that tour?
What if you did
Chloe and Haley.
That would be good.
What if you did a whole meshed show together? Like one after, like mix it all in together.
When you're in love, this song,
Hello, Ricky.
oh, but the way you sang it, like your tone,
Thank you.
is unmatched. I always say that though.
You
Like
showed
all
I've heard you
jokes
say that
aside,
so many
nah,
times. I
straight up,
appreciate you for saying
tone
that.
is unmatched.
Thank you very much.
Unmatched.
Thank you.
And that song
Both tones are just amazing.
is one of those moments where you hear it the entire time. Like
Oh,
it's a
thank
vibe
you, Mo.
the
Thank
whole
you.
time. I'm waiting
Thank
to
you
be
so
able to
much.
sing He Is. You know what I mean? I'm waiting.
Let's do
You know what I'm saying?
On that tour. Sorry, guys. Next,
You know
next
what?
up.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We just got here today.
I know, child, but this is big.
It's progress.
We gonna have to follow up.
This is progress. That's what I'm
This
talking
is
about.
growth.
Hello?
It's
Come
love.
on, somebody.
It's love too.
Come on, somebody.
It's love.
Come on.
Watch when we play another of your song.
Well,
How-
see,
how
here's the
all
thing.
the words I know.
Here's the thing. I don't know if you know this song. I hope you don't know this song.
What song is this?
See, this song
Oh God, let me look at my
was a
list.
bit before. Okay, maybe it was after. Now, maybe it was during.
Which?
You know what? Let's go.
Snoop keep trying to get them to sing live. He was like, Deacon Snoop would like for you both queens to sing in the mic.
It's like 1 million guys.
You was in your bag.
Yeah.
In your bag.
1 million, wow.
New Monica. Let's go. Yeah.
Woo, yeah.
Oh,
This is my
yeah.
joint.
Hey.
I think I'm falling in love with you, baby. Caught up in something that's moving so fast. Never been with nobody else. You and I tighter than the jeans on my ass. You remind me of these things, some like R. Kelly singing about the G. Boy, you're everything to me, and you're my. Remind me of the ice on my wrist. Boys, you remind me of this. These are the makings of you. It is true. These are the makings of you.
That's Missy was so serious about this song.
I mean, I could tell. I love Missy. She like you guys have a very like magical chemistry.
And you know what? No one wanted to see us do this more.
Why?
I don't know.
Crazy.
We'd have to
I mean,
ask
you
her.
guys.
Maybe we FaceTime her later on. We'll see
Like
what her thoughts were.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I would love to see you guys work together again.
Oh, that's inevitable. But she wanted us to be here. She wanted you and I to be here.
Yeah, she should do a song for us.
She wanted us to see each other, like seriously.
That's dope.
Every day for 3 days.
That's really, really dope. Thank you, Missy. Shout out to Missy.
Yeah, every day.
She probably the reason why
is
why you
everything.
here. She probably got you to give
Don't do that.
She probably got you.
Don't
like,
do
"Come
that.
on, Monica,
Don't
you
don't
gotta do it, you
don't
gotta
don't do
it,
that.
you gotta
Don't do
it,
that,
you
friend.
gotta
Don't do that.
it, you
Don't
gotta
do
do
that.
it. You gotta do it.
There were a lot of factors. There were a lot of factors, and one of them was that I wanted to speak to you face to face.
Absolutely.
I feel like the more we're talked about, the more it led it to be difficult unnecessarily.
Unnecessarily difficult.
And I really am a straight shooter, and I really do admire what you've done musically and what you've also had to endure personally. I don't know all of it, but I know some of it. And then at the same time, you are a real student of the arts. Acting, everything happening at once, being a mom and everything else, it's the real deal. So it was time for us to have the conversation that was had earlier.
Absolutely.
Period.
And I just need you to know that I have the utmost love and respect for you as well, no matter, the times where it seemed like I didn't.
Thank you.
I mean, for somebody to start at 12 years old, I mean,
That's some grown woman
12,
shit right there.
that's different.
Yeah.
12 is very, very young. And for you to still be here, like the longevity of your career, like you never gave up no matter what you've been through. And I know a lot of the things that you've endured.
Yeah.
And you're still here with your Fendi on, looking fly. Period. Fendi cut the check.
ASAP.
Okay? So is it my goal or
It is.
it's my goal?
It is.
It's my goal. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. Listen. I know I said at the beginning that I didn't have a
It's
favorite,
called
but
full moon.
I don't know.
I know, right?
Brandy.
Erica.
I don't know. It might be Brandy. Oh, turn it up.
I saw you soon as you came bouncing through the door. You and
Woo,
your
this was hard.
look over the floor. Started doing your thing, and it made me notice you even more. The way you turned around and looked at me, it seemed as though you must have somehow felt me staring on the low. Something
Erica's back here getting it, like, for real. Like, background dancer, like, for real.
Yo, and this video was my shit too. Yes.
I don't remember the video to this.
I know, but in heaven.
Yeah, Code Red.
I'm feeling you right here and right now. And all the love is showing lets me
How you gonna dance from behind the bar? You gotta get from behind the bar and dance.
Now you know damn well. I'm about 35 pounds overweight.
You're 35 pounds overweight. Shit.
Everybody's 35 pounds overweight.
Man, I'm telling you. It's hard.
I wrecked this
It's
whole
hard
place up.
quarantining, man.
This
I'm
whole
telling
place will come up.
It's hard.
It's quarantine.
You dancing over there, Kitty? Hey. Woo! Woo! Just play the whole damn song.
Yeah, it sounds like that's what they're doing. Yeah, they call me Jow. Yeah, that's on the Horn shirt. Shout out Soul on the Horn.
Yes,
Yup.
our family.
Somebody said the bartender lit.
I I've been on my best behavior the last
Erica
few
Dawn on the
years.
drinks.
But there was a time
When you were not.
when I was kicking in doors and smacking
You
chicks.
sure was. I was
I've been delivered. I've been delivered.
Since
But I did make a little
She was
song
beating
about
chicks
it.
up.
Wait, since people know what?
Anybody from ATL? Yeah.
Wait.
She's
One of the
like,
ones
Have
that
they-
what?
What was Atlanta like? Like I imagine it being this mystic place.
it was
But
the
smooth.
best. We talk about it all. It was the best.
Yeah.
You know how
It was a
things
joke.
are starting.
You should have laughed and played it.
It wasn't funny.
It was.
People think I'm abusive. That's not what happened.
Renaissance innocent.
That sounded like I was abusive.
But you the one said you were kicked in the door. And
Yeah,
But I
Monica
didn't say
is-
I
you.
think I got here
Well, no,
too
you didn't
late.
kick in my door.
I
Right.
think the Atlanta.
So
They
that
call
was
me
for
Jal. Yes, she is.
the
I,
old
should, I
Atlanta.
shouldn't have said that. That's probably gonna go viral. I shouldn't have said that. I'm so sorry,
No.
y'all. I didn't mean no shade by
I
that.
just said I was
trying to make
delivered.
I was trying to make a joke. You know, I try to work on my comedy.
What had happened was
I was trying to work on my comedy.
They sound like
Yeah.
two.
that's what happened.
I know.
We had a disagreement, and
This mean you're not gonna do the tour. I'm sorry. That
Tour.
that was a mistake.
you know what? We had a disagreement.
Right.
We had a disagreement. But this particular, I only kick in doors if it's something,
Right.
involving the opposite sex.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to kick in doors, especially
So
around the
gone.
birthday.
I'm so sorry.
It was a hard time around this time.
Dang, this takes me back. Oh my gosh.
This was a big break.
Woo! All right, let's go.
Devoted so much time
Monica.
to find you unfaithful boy. I nearly lost my mind. Drive past your house every night in an unmarked car. Wondering what she had on me to make you break my heart. Yeah. Me feel I'm so
This my part right here. Man.
Listen, boy, I'm no rowdy chick. Sometimes I have to fight cause my mouth too slick. Baby, why you doing me like I ain't worth it? Make me wanna ride past your house and sit. Kick down your doors and smack your chick. Just to show you Monica not having it. So in love with you like a drug habit get. So you treat me so unreal. What she do, I do
Yo.
better. What she did to make it love.
Monica dressing like she's ready for C Murder to come home, boy. She ready for C Murder like now.
Uh-oh.
I know you watching this. Come here, give me that. Give me that good.
I do have
ready.
to say that I have a fun fact about myself.
Kicks my door down.
Oh.
I definitely have done that in my past. But no, I actually was a street team for Monica. I was part of the street team for Monica when she first came out.
Yeah, back when they were using street teams.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
They don't do it no more, man.
That's true. Yeah, I have to
It
say all
worked
that.
because that
Social
word of
media
mouth,
now.
that word of
Yeah.
mouth thing,
Right.
that word of mouth marketing is like priceless.
Now I just leave. But at that time, I was kicking the doors. Okay, I digress.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, good. Because when you got up and kicked, I was like, oh, snap. Okay, no. But I have this next song I'm going to play.
Okay.
I have a little story to go with it.
Okay.
So I was at the Set It Off premiere, right? And, I was just starting out. All of these stars was there. I was like, oh, my God, oh, my God. So Tupac walks by me. And, I go in. I'm like, oh, my God, it's Pac, it's Pac, it's Pac. Oh, my God, Pac. He was like, Brandy. I was like, you know me? Like, really, you know me? So he said, yeah, I want to be down, Brandy. I was like, oh, my God, this is crazy. So the only thing I could think of saying was West Side. And I don't know why I did that. I beat myself up for like a week for saying West Side to Tupac, child. It was a mess. But later on, I heard my name in one of his greatest songs. So I want to play that. Yes. Okay, here we go.
17 like Brandy, you just wanna be down. 17 like Brandy, you just wanna be down. 17 like Brandy, you just wanna be down. My girlfriend.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, they starting with the strong
It's my
stuff
first
first.
single, y'all.
They starting with the strong stuff first. Boy, that's crazy.
Kipper Jones.
Yeah, he wrote on this album.
Kipper Jones.
I don't know if he wrote this song.
He wrote I Want to Be Down.
Yeah.
In my room.
Like
And I want to say he wrote one more.
Kipper
Kipper
Jones. He does like
Kipper
local.
Jones?
Yeah,
Kipper
he
Jones.
wrote this.
Oh, okay.
Local
I know my
ATL
songwriter.
musician.
I try to know my song.
And he has a band and he does a lot of live stuff now around town.
Does he be at Cafe 290?
Yes.
That
He wears the
Kipper?
top. Yes.
Yeah, I know Kipper.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know he.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That's why
Wow.
Kipper's at the house chilling and gigging every now and then. 'Cause
Wow.
he wrote them two
Right,
songs. Okay.
I did not know that.
I don't know him. I don't know Kipper.
I know
it's
Kipper.
like his
Kipper's
shows.
cool.
His shows are called at the circus or whatever. He wears the top hat all the time, and he matter of fact,
super
when
cool
I saw
dude.
you at the BMI thing, he was there that night.
I gigged with him a couple times.
Yeah, Grammy. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's super
With
fast.
Vanessa Williams too. Didn't he? Didn't he write that?
About getting short, about getting tall, about so big,
Hey.
about so small, about this length, about this width, about this flow, about this gift. Instinct meeting me right up your alleyway. Skip the moet, let's chill with some Alizé. No stressing all day. Let me massage your mind as my mental starts to play. A ghetto source who you are, and I'll be your sexual chocolate boss. And I gotta keep strong for the cause, and I gotta keep strong for the tours. Brother, man, and me, damn the family. What else could we be with?
Code
no
Red, I
the
know,
sons
man.
of but we? You are the first to tame.
Audrey Guan, what's up?
I'm out.
Boy, I tell you, some hits. Them some real hits. Them some real writing.
Yes, for sure.
Latifah, MC Light, and Yo-Yo. Yes. And I'm sorry I couldn't play all the verses, but you know the time, like you said, the time limit. But yeah. I know.
Insane. Back then, we always had 2 different rollouts.
Yeah.
Which I thought was dope.
Like the
2 different videos.
Yeah. And
2 different.
Yeah.
So everything was separate.
Yeah.
So the song got the It's Just Do.
Yes.
Thank
you.
Well, we can't go there
I'm in the wrong generation.
without going here.
Just one of them days.
I say that all the time.
What? When I wanna be all alone, it's just one of them days.
Yep, this was the single.
When I gotta be all alone, it's just one of them days.
They put me and all the cute girls on the track.
Yeah.
We was working all the DJs.
You was in the music video, babe?
No, I was talking to the DJs trying to get this stuff played.
Did they make y'all wear shirts?
Huh?
Did y'all have to wear Monica shirts?
No. We just had to look
See,
cute.
that's where they fucked up, because I would have been making them
All
wear
right,
merch. Yeah, I would have been making girls wear merch with our faces and all that stuff.
Oh, you think you done? Oh, you think you did something? Put on that damn shirt.
Get my shirts back. I think Monica has a girdle on.
Oh, it's a corset.
Listen, why you worried
Corset.
about?
But you can see it's a corset.
It's so like it's like, you know.
Didn't she say that was Fendi?
But she's tiny.
It's a corset. It's supposed to be. You're supposed to see it, D.
Oh, so that's the corset on the outside. It's not
Yeah,
underneath.
it's probably constructed as a shirt. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Lord.
I don't know too much about those stuff.
Stay in your lane.
She said, I'm gonna show Brandy out today. Murder
Brandy
gonna
look alright.
see Murder gonna see this. So I'm gonna be.
Brandy look alright.
Hers,
I love their vibe.
I was like, who
Brandy's kind of giving
is
me
that?
like a.
She's very
all
boho,
of
but that's her
that,
vibe.
like-
though.
Yeah, it's like a boho.
Boho
That's what it
chic.
is. It's
Yeah,
boho.
I like the
swag. I
boho.
want to do a song
Yeah.
with her. I want to do a song with her. That's when I was like, okay, I got to do a song with her. I didn't know what song it was going to be, but that was like, it became like a dream to do a song with you, like after Don't Take It Personal, because it was just so, and the way you moved your head and the bank hand back, I was like, she got it. She got it.
It's funny because I think when Dallas and I did that song, right after that is when we named the first album.
Miss Thing.
Named it Miss Thing. Because he would bring me records. And I just learned to control my neck over the years, but back then, he would bring me records and he would be like, so what do you think about this? And this person produced the record. And I'm like, I don't like that. I wouldn't even say that.
like that.
Yeah, so the energy of the song it really carried the album.
Yeah, I love that. I loved all of that. I just felt like you just had a confidence at such a young age that you can't teach that. That's something that you have to be born with, and you had that. And I was like, I got to work with her at some point in life.
Oh, wow.
And then I did. I'm so happy. That
Yes,
happened.
yes, you
Absolutely.
did.
So this next song I want to play, I was in the middle of Times Square doing this video, and all these people were passing by, and nobody knew, nobody cared, but I cared because I was in the middle of Times Square doing this video. And this song is called Baby. Turn that up. Can you turn that song?
Baby, baby, baby.
Yeah.
You know that you're so fine. Baby, 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 baby. Baby, baby. All the time. Come on. I guess it's time to say, baby, baby. How you make me feel when you come to mind. I can't keep my cool, baby, baby. I can't hold it inside. I can't wait each day just to see you up. Trying to move in close to get you where you are. Not trying to be rude, baby, baby. Nothing venture, nothing gain, so I'm telling you, baby, 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 baby.
I know, right? So red. Yes,
Yo.
absolutely.
This joint is so funky.
It is.
So funky. Sing, Brandy.
I think that's one of my favorite ones at the end. Yes.
Trying to be like Nip right there. 20 keys lower though.
You said,
20
oh
keys
no,
lower.
shoots the sky up, something
sky
crazy.
up with you up there with the child false.
Yeah, Nippy
God
is,
fell asleep on my false saddle, Lord.
Why you say that?
Because my falsetto only goes to a certain place, and then, but I make up for other ways.
I disagree, but
You go right at home and disagree.
I think we're all hard on ourselves about certain stuff.
Mo, my false stops at a certain point, okay?
It
Let
really
it go.
doesn't though. You got records to say otherwise.
Don't challenge me on that.
Yeah, you can't really tell
Okay,
Brandy when
Don't
she's
challenge me on
saying something like that. When she
Okay.
talking about
Well,
her
speaking of Miss
vocals or
May,
falsetto, you can't tell her that 'cause she's a
honestly
perfectionist.
Love,
She's a
love
perfectionist.
that
If she's
album
saying it, it's like,
because
there's nothing anybody can
goal
say.
for Dallas
Probably not even her own
was for
mom
you to
could tell
just
her, like,
Yeah.
you sound good. No.
Well,
Okay.
and like,
I know.
But that's that's any artist. That's any-
Yeah.
about how
but
they-
especially
Yeah.
like someone with her ear, because I know in LA,
She has an impeccable
around
ear.
town in LA, she's known as the best studio singer. She is like the best.
I mean, it's not even just L.A.
But that's where
That's
she
not
does
even
all
just
her
LA.
records.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Engineers say that.
This is my whole attitude.
Now this was my joint.
Think about Monica was 13 when some of these songs she recorded these.
Right. That's crazy.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
There was like
Now,
12.
did
So
they-
how was Brandy when she first came
She's a
out?
little older than her, but 14, like 2 or 3 years older.
That's crazy.
So who's older like between the two right now?
Brandy.
Wow. I wouldn't have. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So how old were they saying that she was when they released these songs? Because her songs were like adult.
She was 12. 12
But
and
like,
13.
how old were they saying that she? Did they keep it at that age?
Yeah,
or
they
were
kept it at that age.
Wow.
That's she was really
'Cause her
young, and they
songs
said
were
that,
like-
and they said it was kind of like in writing it was difficult because she was so young. So maybe by the
Okay.
time she came out, she might have been 13. But
Okay.
Well, no
It was-
wonder. No wonder it's like. No wonder they both still look like so young because they're not really.
no,
It seems like a long time to us, but it's like they haven't
Are
really.
they even in their 40s?
I don't think
They're
so.
probably not even in their 40s yet.
no, Brandy
I'm about
might
to-
be right
I'm
at
about to-
40.
I'm about to
Monica's
look.
not. No, I don't think.
I'm about to look it up. So, Brandy is 31 years old. Well, actually, no. Brandy is 41. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm about to say 30
Brandy is 41, and
And now,
Monica's 39.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, I was right on.
Moving on without you. Gotta find another baby. You say you want me, then you better show me. 12-year-old Monica and 40-year-old Monica sound different. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you sounded like the record.
That's 12-year-old Monica.
I wasn't finished my harmony.
12
part. We couldn't hear
years
my-
That's
old.
12-year-old Monica.
What was that song?
I don't
that
think I even
You were
sang it.
12 when
I
you
had
did
told
like this and
y'all.
like that?
Yeah. That was from the early batch of records. The record dropped out when
That's
everything
crazy,
came out. I was
12?
13.
Put that on
12.
everything.
and on my daughter and my sons. Yeah, so I recorded like this and like that at 12, and that was one of my favorite songs
skill.
because it was
Like-
kind of like it was when I knew if you had my album or not. When you're on stage, and when you get to that one song, and either everybody get real quiet,
No, like this and
or
like that
either
was
they,
a single.
That's when it still was very.
You was on that
different from the
bus.
others.
Oh yeah.
On the
sure.
bus in that
Mhm.
fan. That was my last time trying to use the fan that blow. It ain't for me.
You had a fan on the
It
bus.
ain't for me.
Yeah, because of the arrogance and
Yes.
for me the arrogance of my
I
voice.
tried that one time on stage.
Done.
Yeah. That Erica, you said the same
Yeah.
thing, didn't
So
you?
that
So if
was-
anybody
What
has
about the
anything
fans
to
on
say.
stage blowing you on stage for the hair thing, but it's like it's still
It still messes your
that
voice
wind.
up.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it'll dry you
that's
out.
what they talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Does that happen to you, Heather? You be having fans all the time.
But
you,
see,
you bring
initially,
your fans all the time. with you on
initially I
stage.
was like, I don't want to be greasy. That was what the hair was for.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
hair ended up being a byproduct. I was like, oh, this is cute. But I just didn't want to be. I get really sweaty. So
Yeah, but you do the Beyonce a lot though, man. You do.
Yeah.
I just hate looking really sweaty and greasy. So
See, I don't sweat.
But
I
you're
don't
a
sweat
dancer
that
too,
hard.
though.
I
like-
sweat, but I sweat a lot. So I knew I sweat a
Yeah.
lot. So
Yeah.
And then you would see some of the pictures that some of the people would get at the shows. And I'd be like, oh, I'm really greasy.
Right.
Like I rubbed some fried chicken on my face. So then
Well, I mean, it was a Tina Turner vibe.
yeah.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they
Our
take
song sound good
Okay, yeah, they
together,
they
don't
had a lot of joints. They had a lot of joints.
Yeah, yeah.
Brandy, stop playing with me, girl.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
She teasing us.
Ooh, this is so like nostalgic.
It is.
I want music to just like, oh, you know what, we're just gonna go back to this.
Yeah.
But it's like,
You always forget about some of this stuff.
yeah, like, I mean, yeah. I think that's why it's so tough for me to like really get in a song a lot of times now, because I'm like, look, I understand, but you have to understand what I've heard. You know
Exactly,
what I'm saying? So
exactly.
when I say, no, I'm not impressed, like,
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not impressed. Because
Yeah.
I've heard.
I feel the same thing.
No
I feel the same way
yeah.
about like a lot of current music. Like, it takes a lot.
Yeah. It was, oh, man,
It
he's
takes a lot.
really dope. Like, yeah, he's good, but okay, yeah. I mean,
Except if an artist has already like, if they've already proven their track record to me.
Yeah.
Like, so if they release something new, I'm like, okay, let's, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
it's probably already pre-approved. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before auto-tune, y'all. Sorry.
was this Never Say Never? Was this off of Never Say Never? I think this is on Never Say Never. Because Never Say.
So if you guys don't know, Ali is a R&B like
I love
connoisseur, or however you pronounce it.
That's, yeah.
Did I pronounce it
Yeah,
right?
you did it
Okay.
right. Yeah, you said it right.
For her
Yeah.
background,
Yeah.
that Never Say Never album, the backgrounds are so crazy. And I want to say that's thanks to LaShawn Daniels partly. So y'all check, God rest his soul.
I know. I was just thinking about that.
So-
Like,
I was thinking about that too.
listening, I was like, man, this makes me like wish that like he was here to like see this.
Yes.
To see this, and then for people to be able to appreciate him,
And Whitney too. Like if she was here
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
witness
right.
this,
right?
you know, because like literally they came together again for a second time right before she died.
It was actually on the they
It was
did the video.
right before she died.
They did the video. They
They
did
released
the
the video.
Before, then the video.
Okay,
I think they
yeah.
were filming on the day of. Dang, that's crazy. And it was
Yeah,
Brandy's
that was
birthday.
pretty creepy. Yeah.
It was her
It was
birthday.
Brandy's birthday.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no. It was Whitney's birthday. That's what you mean?
No, it was Brandy's,
Brandy's birthday.
Right?
Oh,
2/11.
wow.
That's because she named the album 11, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Because you know, when I love somebody, I don't love them for a little while. I
You love
usually
for a
love them
long time.
forever.
Yeah.
And if I cut somebody off, they handed me the scissors and a knife.
Child, I wish I could tell the story about when you cut somebody off like that. I can't.
Oh,
I'm not
you-
gonna, no, I cannot. I wouldn't mention. I would
That's
never.
me.
24 hours, wasn't it?
It
You
was,
better tell them.
Yo, I heard something that somebody said about somebody that liked Mo, and I
then-
told Mo, and immediately the number was changed. Literally 5 minutes later, she called me with a new number. I'm like,
Same
yo, you did it like that?
Same day. You know why?
I
Because I,
was like-
give it all I got while I got it for you.
You did, but you cut that dude right off. Like it was within seconds.
Well, you know, it's one little thing I ain't never been able to really like.
Right.
Just play this.
Play the next one.
Ooh. I didn't ask to go with you to Mexico. I really didn't need the shopping spree in LA or Melrose. Boy, if you didn't know it, well now you know. I didn't need the furs or the jewelry because material things that don't mean much to me. And ever since you've been gone, I've been holding us down on my own. And no, I never ever lied. So you stop asking me why I never left you, and why I kept it real, and why I'm still with you. You should've known.
Than to think I would leave.
why do you do it like
should have known better
Okay,
than to doubt me. It don't matter if you're up, matter if you're down. Either way, I'm gonna be around. You You should have known that I would stay by your side.
B. Cox
you
on the
shoulda
production.
known your girl was gonna ride or die.
Jermaine Dupri.
And it just don't matter if you're rich or poor, out or in. Doing 5 to 10.
Jermaine Dupri is like one of the reasons why I wanted to move to Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not lying. So my dad is from Barnesville. It's an hour away from me. So we would come down here every summer, every winter and every summer, and we always see that So Def sign.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We would always see that So Def sign.
That's
But
crazy.
I remember, like, I'm just a big fan of his, like, work. I remember when I just, like, when I decided I wanted to do music, like, for real, they was like, okay, who your producer? Everybody like, oh, Kanye, Pharrell, you know, Neptunes or whatever. I was like, yo, Jermaine Dupri. They was like, what? I was like, yeah, man, Jermaine Dupri.
But it's funny because I feel like
I was excited about Organized Noise.
when you really look at his body of work, because people were talking about who should Jermaine do a battle with him. I was like, even my brother was like, yo, his body of work is crazy, and people don't really realize it because it's like,
They don't.
Well, yeah, I think the only person he could really do a battle with would be Bad Boy Entertainment.
Yeah, it would have to be a
It
label.
had to be
It
Bad.
would have to be a whole label.
Because, well, if you think about it, they already kind of did, because 112 is
like sounds and numbers.
But that was just a little.
Jagged Edge.
just
That was just a little
That was
piece
still
of it.
just a little snippet.
Yeah.
This man can do Bow. He can throw Bow Wow,
Yeah, yeah.
Mariah,
Gianna Bryant,
Whitney,
Janet.
Chris Cross.
How much time you got there,
Jagged
buddy?
Edge.
Who would Janet Jackson battle?
Oh,
Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, and all the loved ones we have lost. And this song is dedicated to them.
Madonna.
Oh.
oh, this is my song.
Oh yeah.
Some onions, man.
Living without you, 'cause you were my sister, my strength, and my bride. Only God may know why. Still, I will get by.
Tamia, Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan.
Voices on this track, though. This song, though. Like All Star.
Yeah, for real.
So suddenly, so fast.
I want them to wait till Gladys Knight comes
How
on.
could it be? Not a sweet memory.
Chaka Khan was on this too, right? What's Tamia.
All that we have left.
Don't get me started on talking about Tamia. That's my wife in another life.
Now that you're gone, every day I go on, but life's just not the same. I'm so empty inside, and my tears I can't hide. But I'll try to face the pain, though I'm missing you. I'll find a way to get through. Living without you, 'cause you were my sister, my strength, and my bride. Only God may know why. Still, I will get by. There were so many things that we could have
Sing Miss Gladys.
No, it's too much.
Told you.
Goodness gracious. She came in so.
Appropriate for now.
She came in so
Right.
strong too.
Yes. Damn, Gladys.
Dang. Like she just took over
Royal
the song, just
tone.
commanded. Yeah, royal tone, exactly.
Came out. Latifah was actually managing me.
Your manager, yeah, I remember that.
And I was at the premiere with her, and I had to look over and make sure she was there. Like tears were everywhere as y'all were singing. I had to make sure because Cleo was gone. But I was trying to make sure Dana was still present. You feel me?
Because
It
it
was-
didn't register you at that age.
Listen, the magic you all made is insane. And
Thank you.
you talking about numbers and people and being special. One of my greatest and dearest friends, one of the best wives and mothers ever, Vanessa Bryant. The next song, this is one of her favorites, and she know for anything for her, I will.
Oh, wow.
Diane Warren.
Oh, I was waiting for this one.
Diane Warren.
Yeah.
Now, who want to do a battle with her? It probably had to be
David Foster.
It probably had to be Sylvester.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
I'm gonna leave it right there. Sorry, guys.
Anytime your best ain't enough, I'll be the one to make you better. I'll be there to protect you, see you through.
This was on the Space Jam.
1.2 million. And no Instagram collab. Just one Instagram. Crazy.
It changed the game when they started doing them together. Like that song. Everything. But you gotta go through that to get it right.
Her vocals on this song are so underrated. Oh, I wish I could rewind that part.
Right?
I wish I could rewind that.
Diane Warren.
Handed us our lives right quick.
Diane Warren is a beast.
Hold on. What?
No doubt.
What's that, Monica?
Whew. You about to take me to heaven.
Oh yeah, okay. That was Space Jam. That was from Space Jam.
Yeah, it was on Space
I didn't
Jam.
know that.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on Space
Yeah.
Jam. Yeah, it's crazy.
And she was 17.
That makes
It just hit different.
it's like what? You got a song from Diane Warren
You wrote that soundtrack.
at 17.
That's one of my favorite.
Of that like
songs
caliber.
ever, by the way.
Like
Thank
what
you.
else do
Yes.
you need
Thank
to prove?
Yeah.
So I have another poem.
Okay.
Okay, because I write poems and stuff. So, 99% of love is not enough. Love and whole will respect you with a full life. The heart should give more than the asked amount. Anything less than that, what we are supposed to be, is almost. And everybody knows. Almost doesn't count. Come on.
The wordplay, man. The wordplay.
All right, Brandy.
Brandy cheating doing interludes. She's
Right.
doing interludes.
Right. Ain't no rules. Come on, Brandy.
Yeah.
Almost made you cry, almost made you happy, babe. Didn't I? You almost had me thinking you were turned around, but everybody knows almost doesn't count. Almost heard you saying you were finally free.
You better sing the song live, Brandy. Come on.
What was always missing for you, babe? You found it in me. But you can't get to heaven, half off the ground. Everybody knows, almost doesn't count. I can't keep on loving you, one foot outside the door. I hear a funny hesitation. Heart that's never really sure. Can't keep on trying if you're looking for more than all that I could give you and what you came here for. Gonna find me some money, not afraid to let go. Wanna know that beat that kind
I'm going to
of
sin.
man. You came real.
Ali said he about to brisk it off, Brandy.
I'm like, where Ali go? I'm just gonna be up
You
there.
only let me down.
Ali must have risked it all.
Almost doesn't count.
Yeah. Thank you. That's my favorite song to sing.
Yes.
Almost simply does not count.
It doesn't.
Love it.
It just
Writing, man. The writing.
That's why I had to write my little poem in the beginning. Thank y'all for letting me read my little poems and stuff.
You know, artist. Period.
Thank you.
Period.
Thank you.
You know
I
what?
can't wait to hear what you got next.
What's next?
Can't wait.
You know what? After a song
Angela,
like that, I want to dig
Angela
deep
Mine.
into the depths of love. Like when.
I've been waiting for Angel.
Okay.
See what she did.
I'm ready
Well,
for
like
it.
deep, like just can't get enough of it.
Can't. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, like.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got that. Oh, yeah. I got to stay poised. I'll end up going down in my seat. Let me cross my legs.
This was Miss Thing, too, right? This
Lil
was Miss
Duval
Thing
said,
album?
Lil Duval said,
Oh,
come
off
on
the-
now.
no.
Every black woman threw their hips up.
One argument that or not necessarily an argument, but what I tell people to think about, I was like, I say, think of a time that Atlanta did not produce music.
Still hasn't happened. Even though we don't love it right now,
Right.
we still produce
Right.
78% of the hit. Still
Yeah,
to this day.
it's like TLC. Well, you can actually really go back to Bobby Brown. Really, if you think about it. And this has been nonstop.
But it was weird because it started, like Atlanta started like right before LA and Face moved here. You had like the bands, so groups like SOS Band.
Okay.
That's when like
James
Chrysalis and
Brown.
all of those people,
Yeah.
that's when it started bubbling a little bit. And then when they came, it was just it was crazy. Like it was
Right.
a wrap. Cause you,
I think like Atlanta's kind of had that like you effect a little bit because it 70s, 80s, 90s like Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, and then like 2000s. Which you know what? No,
They've
I'll
always
take
been
it back
present.
because
Snap music.
no,
Yeah.
no, it's all of it
always
is
been
all
present.
since the beginning of LaFace.
yeah,
It still has Atlanta
yeah.
still.
Atlanta's been present
Yeah.
forever,
Ever present.
forever. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what
I would say as far as R&B music, like soul music, it kind of took a little bit of a dip.
But I think everything took
Yeah.
a dip then. There wasn't
Yeah.
really a lot of music.
yeah.
When the trap came to the forefront.
Because it's either when you think about even if R&B took a dip, the producers were here. B. Cox was here. Jermaine
Yep,
was
they-
here.
they was here,
Tricky
yep.
was here.
True.
LaFace was here.
Yep.
Like Red Zone.
Yep.
They produced all these people.
Follow the Don.
Usher.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Usher, baby.
That's incredible.
Man.
That's a blessing.
Together, man, we
Don't start.
Okay, well, Kyle, listen,
we just
listen.
got him today.
I speak
We
the
just got
truth,
him.
even if it's been 8 years since we spoke. Period. I speak the truth. Okay, 1.2 million viewers. You can't disagree with the numbers. So I need to play something hot since that's the case.
Broken hearted.
Oh yeah, Broken Hearted. That's your favorite song. That's just for you. That's you. That's you.
Story of my life.
There's only been one song that I didn't really recognize, but wow, that just speaks to how many hits they have.
Boys and Men, right?
Yeah.
Feature.
Yeah,
Wanye, I should say.
yeah.
Wanye.
They used to go together.
Don't even get me started on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandy had a lot of.
Somebody said who lost their virginity to this.
No, I remember the song.
They over here gossiping.
I know. I'm thinking. I'm buying in.
They,
too. I'm
they
like, hold
said,
on.
But
they
you know
said
what's-
the dude from Boys to Men got
Wanye.
stolen.
You,
Adina Howard took him
Nobody knew
from
they were dating, though.
Brandy.
yeah.
Oh, you got to talking to the mic.
Sylvia Rome went to Adina like, you need to leave him alone. And Adina was like, and then she lost her deal.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Wait, Adina Howard lost the deal over the D? Oh no.
Adina Howard got divorced because her husband
he didn't give her enough D.
That she wanted sex all the time, like too much.
Well, she got the song. Yeah.
And like I'm like, and it's crazy because like to this day they said like she's still a freak. Like if you see her,
fabulous.
If you see her
she
perform,
is fabulous.
Have you seen her perform within the past 5 years? Man,
you need to Google it.
YouTube.
All right, y'all, I'm about to go outside. See,
Google Adina Howard.
Yeah.
Ali, Google Adina Howard recent performance. Thank us later.
Yeah, Brandy was like, "That's my man."
Yeah, man.
But
That's
they
Make her
crazy.
stop.
Wasn't she like still under?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right. Well, let's see what these ladies are talking about.
All right.
I did.
Broken Hearted is crazy.
Thank you.
But I tell you
You know
what,
why? Because my
me
voice was, my voice was changing at that time. You know, I went through a voice change. Like your voice has always been strong. My voice had to go through, different phases, and so at that time I felt like I was a little bit, like I sounded like a
Monica?
little bitty girl.
Brandy.
So
it didn't feel
on
like
that, but that's what it's about. It's the feeling.
Okay.
But I do.
If anything,
I
I would say
appreciate
probably
it.
like
Yes, but that's the
mature,
only reason
or,
why is my voice is going through some change.
Monica definitely.
I guess for somebody that's had a broken heart,
Like
so
in the
many
90s,
times,
Brandy's
That's
voice
part
was
of
like
it.
really
and
breathy,
the fact that
airy.
you sung the hell out of
Now
it.
it's a little bit more full, but it's still airy. But it's a different type of airy tone.
Always
Probably
stays
lost a little bit of her top end. The older you get, you do. That's what she was
When
saying.
it's shine,
Yeah.
I sing different.
Come on now, shine. Yes.
Oh,
Come on, sunshine different.
Must not have been paying attention.
oh my gosh, they are taking me back.
I stepped right on in it.
Southside Studio.
When I was on a school bus, girls had this song on their MySpace page. Oh my gosh.
Was this still when people was leaving songs on their voice message? On their voice
Yeah. I can't get to the phone right now. Sleep
Can't get to the
messages
phone
and
right
stuff.
now, but if you leave your
Yeah.
name and number,
Right. That was definitely one of them songs.
I'll call you back.
Hello. Yeah. I can't get to the phone right now. But if you leave your name and number, I'll be back to you as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Beep.
And I don't wanna get it off. I'm completely caught in your love.
Jermaine Dupri and them hi-hats, man. Them hi-hats. But it's brilliant in a way, but it's just like.
Yeah, he had a sound, man. He had a sound for real.
Yeah, he was killing that.
That's one of those like loving feelings. You know what I'm talking about?
You was singing from you. Sorry, you was singing from your gut. No,
I think I was singing from my pregnant gut at the time.
Huh? You was singing from your what?
Pregnant gut.
Oh yeah, I was singing from my pregnant gut on the whole album before.
See,
Yes, I know.
That's a different kind of singing. When you singing pregnant.
Yes.
And I remember Jermaine Dupri. You know,
Yeah.
I don't do an album without getting with him because he's like, I never seen somebody balance all the stuff that you balancing,
And
but make sure
still-
you don't have that baby while you in here.
Yeah,
So
'cause that
every
love-
night I was recording. Shawty
Yeah.
was like, "You feel good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I feel great. What up, JD?"
That love could have pushed that whole baby out.
don't have that baby in here though. Like, yeah, whatever you do, don't have that baby in here. So yeah, Love All Over Me was from the
from
the depths of love.
From the cervix.
Yeah, I love it. I think they tried to
That's what LaToya Luckett said.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna take a 2-minute break.
Yes.
But we need all 1.2 and increasing amounts of you guys
to come on
to
back
stay
now.
right there because we got a few more things we want to share with y'all.
We sure do. Like The Boy Is Mine.
And you know what I'm gonna do? Since
I
we
knew they was
all
gonna
here
say that
together
for
in this
later.
space and place,
I knew
I'm
they
just
was
gonna go ahead and drop my new single, Trenches,
Oh,
featuring
you
Lil
are? Like
Baby.
right now?
Uh-oh.
Love is what you make it. I'll give you my heart if you promise and you won't break it. I'ma keep it real with everyone.
Can we play more than the whole thing?
I was trying to give it to you, you was trying to take it. And you cannot run from reality, gotta face it. I've been trying to do everything for you to just make it. Don't care what people say, especially when they talk crazy. Don't play with me, I'm baby.
I'm watching in plain view. You caught up and tangled in the web of the world. I wish I could save you.
on the day.
Right.
But the sound is very.
Well, that's because of the tone. Like,
But-
she comes from a time when having your own tone and your own singing voice was cool. Like, it was like, okay, what can you bring? What are you going to add to the music industry? Because if you didn't have your own sound,
Because it's
you
like
couldn't get
even
in the
when
door.
she sang the Diane Warren song, just who she is, like she's straight ATL. Anybody
right.
around her,
Right.
But for her to take that and still pull that off, because she's really this.
Right.
This is her all day.
See, that's
Yeah,
what I was
that's
gonna say. It's like I think it's for somebody like Monica. Even when Usher did the Hard to Love album, it's like, man, how do you ask them to not do something that this culture in Atlanta is leading? Because like this is where you from. This is her. Like she said, like Heather said, this is her. So it's like if Monica wants to do this, I'm cool with it. Like I gotta appreciate it because this is her roots. You know what I'm saying? This is her core. You know what I'm saying?
And heard some other stuff. It's very like I just think it's like when you think about Whitney was not vocally that's Whitney, but who Whitney was
Right.
East Orange. Like
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
true.
So
That's true.
when people were surprised when you saw that part of
Right.
her, because it was separate from her music, whereas Monica has been able to keep that energy throughout her entire career.
Right.
Yeah.
Which
Very
is usually,
gracefully.
which is
Yeah.
usually really
Yeah.
difficult to do, even from the fact that she was 12 to now she's 40 years old.
Right.
That's odd too, because her voice was so mature that she was able to carry that. But she is straight ATL, like the neck roll, like she is not faking it. And I feel
Yeah.
like, because I'd heard some clips on the reality show when she was playing some of her songs, and it was just it's ATL. It's just
Right.
very much now.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah.
can and she can go and pull out a crazy ballad the next single,
Right,
you know what I
right,
mean? And
right.
it's still gonna be her.
Yeah.
But you know, even though it's now, I do still hear a lot of the nostalgia of the production
Yeah.
back then, for
Yeah.
sure.
Because that's the chords are there. You know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
The
like the
chords are
integrity
there.
of
If you got that music, the music, the musically, whoever produced that song definitely plays keys.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it
can tell.
upholds like the integrity of what she, the point she wants to get across as an artist.
Yeah.
But it's just tough for me to be like, okay, well,
Yeah.
why get upset if Usher wants to do something current when this is his core? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or Monica, mainly Monica, like you said, like she's like, no, you especially on a reality show, you see it come out. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I wouldn't expect anything different. She has children that's growing up in this, and they all listening to all that.
I mean,
like,
that's the sound.
Yeah.
But I think the cool thing is that it doesn't take her completely out of who she is, so it doesn't seem like she's faking.
Yeah, I
it.
think
Yeah.
I think the
exactly.
song
It's not
still
forced.
maintained her integrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think also to me,
I want to go back and listen to the lyrics of that song. 'Cause that's the thing when you hear something for the first time, it's like
Yeah.
you don't really listen
I like
to
the
it.
melody at
Yeah,
first.
I was
I
gonna
like
say
the-
that too.
I
was
did-
gonna
I
say
did
that
like
too.
the
And I
melody.
like
I
the
was gonna say that
cadence.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was
Same thing-
cool.
Same here.
But it's
That's why I was
also
like,
a
I
thing
don't
to
like-
me that I think younger artists need to figure out how to master. If you want to do these catchy
versatility.
like
Yeah.
this, but she also maintains vocal quality within this song, but not making it corny. You see what I'm saying? Like it's still straight ATL shouted.
I personally, I'm like really partial to the way songs were mixed in the 80s and 90s, where it wasn't so heavily like processed,
Yeah,
And that's the thing that you don't like with like it's
yeah,
just
I
that's
agree.
the standard with music nowadays is that everything is so processed,
Yeah, it's too perfect.
Yeah,
Well, and not
and
only
that's-
that, to me, it's not even, necessarily perfect in my eyes. It's more like, I just miss, it's a preference. It's like the texture. Like,
Yeah.
I think that music today is too flat, if that makes sense. It's all just,
It's too raw.
It's engineered.
Yeah, instead
it's
of-
engineered.
But
yeah.
it's even the way that you record. I remember singing background for, like some LaFace artists, I would say.
Yeah.
And really, and that's when you would be on ADATs. So it wasn't a flying situation. You literally had to sing it.
Exactly.
yeah,
I
you
would
really
sing
had to
three-part
know,
harmony, but sing 4 stacks of each part, which means I'm singing that same pass 12 times. And you're not going to put it in the other part of the song. I got to go to that part of the song and do it all over again.
Right.
Which means that you're going to get some texture and some versatility and some feel, and it's not going to be, like, oh, we're just going to move this over here. You only have to sing it once. I can duplicate it. Like, they didn't do that back then. So that's why
Exactly, yeah.
it sounded much warmer. It sounded,
Yeah.
and like, that's the thing when you look at some of the I can't think of the name of it, but it's about all the famous background singers. That 20 Feet from Stardom or whatever. And when they talk about the recording process, I mean, I wasn't recording when they were recording, but at the same time, it was even financially how you were paid. Like as a background singer back then, you were paid for how many tracks you sang. So if I sang 12 passes,
I remember that.
It calculated in that
Pro
way.
Tools.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I did. I sang on Arrested Development's album, one of their latter albums, and I sang background, and I was in there maybe 3 hours. And that check was nice because I was stacking over and over and over again, which they teased me and called me the stacking
per
queen.
stack.
Yes.
And it was like a payout, no royalties, just like a payout.
No. You just get a flat payout because some places had unions, so it was work for hire. But still, you know, you got credit, you know, on the album as well as fixing the background. But it's really different. I think.
And you said with Beyonce, like when you were singing with her ear. I mean, I'm sure to this day is still like, you know, you said she would have her back turned to you guys, so she knew exactly who was off.
Yeah. And that's like but I think everything about this time, which can be dangerous, is that things are much easier. And there's no shade because technology makes things easier, and that's what it was meant to do. But when you're looking at, I can just talk to people, whether it be dancers or auditioning or just all that process is just way easier. And you really, even as a background singer, if you wanted to sing live, when I auditioned to sing background for Beyonce, they literally, it wasn't no preparation before you got there. You literally walk in when they push play and they were like, this is a song. And I was like, okay, so how long we got to learn? And 10 minutes went by. And then they'd be like, Heather, you sing the bottom with this group. And they would group you. You sing the bottom and you would sing the bottom. Okay, Heather, I'm going to move you over here. You sing the top over here. Okay, no, what's the top? No, what's the top? Okay. Heather, move over here. I like this tone better. You sing the middle. I mean, they're literally moving you around, and you really had to know your thirds at least. At the least, you had to really know background parts. And so, but when you think about it now, a lot of times they don't have to do that, or you have a track, or they're lip singing on top of a track. Like that audition process was grueling, and so you really had to know melodically your part. Even dancing, I've talked to dancers who hold auditions, and I mean, it's sweet now. It was not like that then at all. And I feel like, as they say, easy come, easy go. And we have to be really, really careful.
Well, you're easily replaced. It's like I felt so bad because I had a young lady that, you know, she pretty much looked up to me, and I feel bad because she had a great opportunity to go sing backup for Justin Bieber, and I encouraged her to quit her, you know, job, which was
it's a touring
corporate,
cover
you know,
band.
corporate touring band. I encouraged her to do that, and 6 weeks later, he fired everybody, and he wanted like a boy band that could barely sing.
Justin Bieber did.
Right, and just for the look, he said his management, but just for the look, she was let go within 6 weeks.
And that's I mean that's the thing. I think just getting into something that's the danger about the industry, because I feel like that was, you know, they didn't do stuff like back then. I feel like you shouldn't waste a person's time,
especially the touring agency. Like I mean, not agency, but touring industry. Is that like you get in these positions, you know, no matter how skilled you are, but management can say one thing and it's just like
and a lot of times it's over the look. I mean,
and you like, okay, you could travel the world, you do all this stuff, but like, what do you have to show for it? Like,
but I think
afterwards,
the good thing is that they wouldn't screw you at the last minute. Like, for instance, for Beyonce's audition, she had an audition, and apparently she didn't like anybody. So my friend was like, yo, you need to get out to L.A. You need to get out to L.A. And I'm like, okay. So I flew out there to audition. And what they do is they do something typecasting, meaning they're not going to waste your time. So they would line you up, and they're like, if you're shorter than 5'7", goodbye, period. Like and then they would look at your body, and if you're not curvy like Beyonce, thank you, good night. So you weren't there for 6 hours, wasting your time, or you didn't get the job, and they're like, oh, we don't like her looks, so we're going to fire her. You see what I'm saying? So things were just done differently back then. It wasn't like
I mean, they were good, but I did hear stories back then of like just, I won't name any names, but yeah, like I've heard some pretty bold stories.
Oh, they're back. Oh.
Yeah.
Pull up on each other, have a real Atlanta moment. But it's produced by the Neptunes, which was a dream come true for me.
I remember that.
I had never worked with them before, so Trenches is like one of 4 of the records that are on my record.
That's great.
But
since we back,
Yes, yo.
I think we should have a little fun with it.
Like what?
New Monica.
Oh, sweet Monica, this is to give you what you need.
Hey.
As we proceed to give you what you need.
Shout out Missy is in the room. Yeah, man.
One look at you, and it was plain to see.
Maybach music.
We the big bank boys on the boulevard. Putting all the pretty girls in the pretty cars. Thou shalt not with rosé pockets. Fill 100 shots when I pop it. I feel for you. Vacaron on my arm. 20 million Teflon Dawn. God bless. All the D-boys on the rise. With my baby girl by my side, baby, baby.
Looking for someone special for a long, long time. Someone that I can share my dreams. Someone I can call. And every night I'm wishing, hoping that he's only getting closer. 'Cause I wanna find you, wanna know you, and
Hey, let's go.
Hey, she showing up pussy.
Come on.
Hey. Hey, that's kind of hard. I ain't gonna front. That's hard.
Yeah, that's hard. Hey.
We're going to end it with the loud.
Right, you gotta have that.
That song is
Pew, 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 pew.
And so am I. But listen, so they told me to wear my Free C Murder t-shirts, right?
Oh, okay.
And I already had my outfit picked out.
I see.
Y'all
But
been
we
watching,
talked
like,
about it
go back
earlier.
and
We
forth
really are
between her and
fighting for his
Master P?
freedom, you know, and prison reform
Yeah, I
is
saw
something
that.
that so many of us believe in.
I slightly,
And so we
slightly
just
been paying
rallying around him and trying to
only
just
slightly,
keep
but-
screaming Free C Murder till it's backwards.
Free C Murder.
Corey Miller,
Yes.
one of the very, very special people in my life that has been through a hard time. Because none of us know what it's like to be locked up 2 decades.
Yes.
So as we fight for that, I merged that. The Calio was telling me to put my t-shirt on. And so, you know, my dogs got the t-shirts on.
They got the, y'all want to, can they?
But I had my, you want to see him? You come over here, Charles. Montez out there somewhere with, you know, he been true 22 years,
We need that.
something like that. That's Cho. If you real though, like real, then you know who this is. I don't know where the rest of the fellas went, but
They here.
thank you, B.
No, yeah.
We gonna scream it though till it's backwards, and we gonna help a lot of other people once we're done helping him.
And however I can be involved, let me know.
Please,
I
we would love
that.
to have you.
I would
Love to
be
have
a
your
part of it.
participation.
Absolutely. I would love that. So
She
my
like, get
next
my
song-
man out.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was 17 when I did this one. Huh. Yeah.
Brandy,
Dog child. Nate.
kid,
Harlem on the rise. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I went from elegance to the mini mansions. The girls in the Uber doing belly dancing. Split half of my advancing. Jaws from Branson. I'm making through my circumstances. But you know I'm wiser now.
Yo, their streams are about to skyrocket.
Yeah.
Like, they're about to skyrocket tonight.
Got enough dough to buy the town. So I might give a 6 to my chick, Benz to my mom. Crib so big it look like the Synagogue.
Give her a couch just to spill brandy on.
And Benetton
Since Lotto's
and Benetton.
They say that I'm not the same girl. They say I think that I'm in my own world. What makes them think that I have changed? And I joke and not erase my problem. Be like you, I have to try and solve it. Yes, everything is quite the same. Oh, trying to be me. What I do, what I gotta do. People think that I'm just sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Trying to be me. What I gotta do. People think that I'm just sitting on top of the world. Oh yeah.
Come on.
Sitting on top of the world. Yeah. Sitting on top of the world. Top of the world. Top of the world. Top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Top of the world. Top of the world. Top of the world. Sitting on top of the world.
That's me. May's Dark Child. You know?
Wow. I literally only heard that song for like
Say it again.
maybe like 2 or 3 times my whole life. That song right there.
Rodney.
That was a big song for her.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's
pretty big.
crazy though when you think about the time. You said you were 17 to sit on top of the world.
Yeah, 17, top of the world, and then, but Rodney Jerkins is special, of course, but my magic was with LaShawn Daniels.
He was magic.
He brought the best
LaShawn Daniels
out of me as an artist. He made me reach for notes I shouldn't be hitting.
And he brought everything with joy.
Everything with joy. His spirit was just angelic.
Yeah.
And he pushed and pushed and pushed and pulled everything out of you with love.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about him. That's what I miss about him. And I just can't believe he's no longer with us in the physical. But
Right.
he's always with me. I still hear him when I'm in the booth.
And LaShawn
I can hear
Brandy.
his laugh.
Brandy.
She was there.
Can't you
His
know?
Ray J was there. LaShawn was there.
And then him singing everything.
We went.
I know.
Come on.
And 2 days
Come
later,
on. Yeah, he
got
would
that car
do all
accident,
this funny
passed
stuff,
Yeah.
but you know, I pray for his family constantly because he.
No,
he's
I was
so
saying
missed.
that
So
she was
missed.
being honored for the BMI Awards, and they honor different people every year. And I went, which was what last year, year before, whenever he passed away, and he was there. And they have like a cocktail party, which is when you can walk around and meet people and stuff. And to see him, like literally 2 days before that, and then I click on my phone and he's in a car accident and died. I was just like, and if anybody like LaShawn Daniels, he does gospel. He was really heavy into gospel, but he definitely produced R&B vocals. He
Because
did-
I know him for gospel music.
but he he did the first Tamar album. That listen to them vocals, like in he was on the show a lot, so he was really, his spirit was really sweet,
Right.
and super funny, hilarious. Him and Tamar were hilarious together, but her vocals, like they showed him actually producing her in the studio, and his vocal production. That's when Brandy says that he gave her magic for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna say it loud so you won't be confused.
Adonis wrote this one.
I've been through the storm, had dirt on my name. I'm still holding on, champion of the game.
You said he what?
Can you make it stronger?
Oh.
Well, I must be the world's strongest woman. See, I done a whole lot of going. Everything you say, I'm already knowing. Cause I'm up against the ropes. Everything you're going through, I've been living for. Seen them all come and I seen them all go. You can bet your ass that my hip won't hit the floor. Never, I'm still standing.
What is Monique talking about? Hold up. She said, Monique said, Brian Michael Cox, I see you in here, and I'm coming back to avenge my family's loss to y'all and name that tune. You ain't finna slide by in these here comments. What's she talking about? Oh.
If anybody wants to go on Monique Slaughter's, she's very close to Brandy and Ray J. She's very
I
close to
saw
them.
the video with
And
Brandy
he was teaching
training
her,
yeah.
teaching her vocal. Like I was sitting there listening to Brandy, like, oh my god. So that they must have played some kind of game or something. I don't
Okay.
know.
Luda. You heard what he said? Still standing on my feet because I'm a child of God.
Yes.
Period.
Come on, Ludacris.
Yeah, listen, Luda, beyond us being cousins, the reality is that nobody knows my battles like him. So
They
to
didn't
put
find
him
out
on this
until-
song,
Wait, is everybody like cousins in the music business?
I think
I was
found out
today
later on
years
that they were
old when I
cousins.
found that out. Wait, what? Ludacris and Monica are cousins?
Yeah, I knew that.
And
I didn't
Brandy
know.
and Snoop are cousins.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you talking about Brandy and Ray J?
No, Brandy and Ray J. Listen,
Brother and sister.
bruh.
But Brandy and Snoop are cousins.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Learn something every day. I was today years old.
You're timeless.
I found
Your
that
voice
out.
is timeless. Your songs are timeless. So
thank you.
let me move on to my poem that I got for this next song because I got to introduce it the right way.
Yeah, Sacramento.
What, Chris
Tis
Lover
true.
Lover? Nah, I missed that. Atlanta.
But this next song I want to play
With Lala.
is off of my new album. It's called B7, and
She played
I
Rather
did a
Be.
lot of
I might have seen.
writing and just purging.
If she played
on this
Rather
album.
Be, I might have seen.
And this next song is one of my favorite songs that I think I've ever done because of the story, because of the melody, the harmonies. I just really got a chance to just do what I love to do on this particular
Borderline
record.
is
And
a
it's
single
produced
right now,
by
right?
DJ Camper, who I have a special magic
That
with.
boy snapped on that album.
And shout out to Cadence, who helped me with the melody. And this is it, and I want to play it. And I know it's not, familiar with everybody right now, but y'all gonna have to just listen to it because it's out right now. And I need y'all to go stream that. Shameless plug. Go ahead,
This a do.
They got me on this one. I don't know this one.
This is the new one.
Oh,
Listen.
I'm running my mouth.
What would you think about me? I know it's something wrong with you on my mind all the time. It is what it is. Feeling crazy. Wanna be with me deep down, deep down. You can feel it, you can't help it, baby. I'll give you this heart of mine. Oh, I'm on the borderline, yeah. I need you to see, believe what you see, feel what I feel.
This album made me get these headphones. I swear. I had the JBLs.
Those are the beats.
I could not hear.
Those are the new beats?
Yeah, these are the beats.
Wow.
I had them JBLs and I just could not feel it. I was like, I know she's doing something in here. I just can't feel it. I was like, look, I gotta do this to save the world, really. And then I got them. Oh man. Shout out to Beats.
Super vibes. Spitting like kidding.
This is not even like.
And them runs.
Albums.
Them runs, man.
The intro on B7. Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Can I tell you a secret?
That is.
You please. Can I tell you a little secret? Yes. I love singing backgrounds more than I do leads.
Really? We had no idea.
We kind of figured that out.
The whole album is background vocals.
Yeah.
You have to have a special ear to hear them. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It's almost like growing up when I used to listen to, one of my uncles, Leonard, was in a quartet group.
My dad too. My dad too. I grew up in a cappella church.
It's so different the way
Monica
those
will have
harmonies
Uncle
work,
Leonard.
and they're not easy. Like you don't just wake up and do that.
You would.
Thank you.
Listen. I do that when I'm teasing them about like the old, like almost foot stomping ad libs and runs and stuff. I try to put a lot of gospel influence in some of my music, but one of the records,
gospel all day. You soul all day.
Soul
all day. You can feel everything when you
Did
sing.
we miss a song from Brandy?
I'm all emotion.
Did we miss a song
You know
from
that.
Brandy?
Like I'm all emotion.
Brandy was going first. Wasn't
Literally.
she? Did they flip
So everything for me is kind of driven off of whatever I feel.
Oh, okay.
And if I don't feel it, I ain't with it.
Yeah.
And so this time around, I put my record out independently.
Oh, good.
Right. And the first song that I put out, it was all female. It was a whole female collaboration, I guess you would say. Female writers, female producer, Blue and Cheat. Like we all wanted to do something special and talk about a subject that comes up a lot. And by God's grace, this song went #1. And that was big for me for it to be independent and be #1 at the same time in a climate like the climate now. And but it was something that was really near and dear to me, like being committed and commitment. That's like the story of my life.
It don't take much, a little affection, and some of your time. That's all that I'm asking for. Feels like this dream will never come true.
D.
I just want somebody.
Any more shrimp left? Oh.
Know how to listen and give me attention. Who won't break my heart?
Did you eat it all?
Good intentions. I ain't hard to please. I don't need a lot. Just show me that you care. Can you be there when I need you most? I say I don't. Make me feel secure forever. I just need someone to love me when it's hard to. I can trust with all my issues. Someone who is patient and consistent. I need good sex and commitment from somebody loyal, understanding, who won't change up, take advantage of my emotions or my feelings. I need good sex.
We submitted a record for Monica. It did not make it. But it was a really good record though. It was a really good record. But that's when I realized you gotta be in the room. Like you have to find your way in the room. Like
if I'm having a bad day, you know just what to say.
it's like I think that's the worst part. Like when you send them a record, you know how tough the record was, and then you hear the album, you like, y'all could have made room for this record. Like oh yeah.
I think this is the first Monica joint that I don't know.
This
Newer.
this
Newer. She put this out independently and it went #1. I've heard the song.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Yama. I see Daughter of Soul in there. She's in the Verzuz room. She's not in our room. She's in the cool room.
Church. Real church at the end, right? Super church.
The verses that I want to see.
But that's how much I
went #1, right?
The verses that I really want to see. And then if there's any of our supporters that's tuned in,
I'm grateful.
you guys could probably attest to this, but I want to see Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis versus Quincy Jones.
Oof.
I think
Quincy got
No,
catalog, but Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, they got catalog.
they got
Well, catalog.
Quincy Jones got decades, but
No. Yeah, and that's the problem. So when
Yeah,
you're dealing with somebody
right.
who literally
Work with Sinatra.
Yeah, exactly.
but if like cause they've been talking to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, who else could battle them?
It would have been Face in LA.
Yeah.
That would be the only people
That would have been
comparable.
yeah.
But then
But then Babyface
yeah,
did it, so a
Babyface
lot of
already
those
did
songs,
it. Yeah.
You know,
But I still feel like it would be Quincy Jones because Quincy Jones had a lot of funk songs, just like Jimmy Jam and Terry.
literally like work with Count Basie. Like, you know,
Right,
these-
yeah.
right.
like
Right.
that's a whole. He did the scores for Sanford and Son.
I
for
get it,
Fresh
I get it,
Prince,
but I
Color
feel
Purple.
like it would.
I mean,
be,
you have
it
to
would be
like,
hella
there
close.
would have to be
The
some
Wiz.
parameters to that. The Wiz,
Right.
like
Yeah, like sorry, we don't have that in our
Yeah.
catalog.
Yeah, I know. I feel like. But who else?
Like,
Who else
he
could go?
did the sound. He did
He'll
the
just
song
be
with
flexing.
Sanford and Son. Like,
He'll
come
just be flexing.
I
Like,
need Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis to do one, but I don't know who else could
I
go up
don't.
against them. I don't know who else could go up against them.
I don't know.
because that's the thing that people like. It would have been L.A. and Face because
That-
people don't really understand like
They were a team.
when they were making beats and music,
They should have did theirs together.
because that's why everybody loved it, is because L.A. was a drummer. He was
Yeah.
a real live drummer, which meant that he was using factory sounds at the time. So
Right,
nobody
right.
was sampling those, like they weren't using those drum sounds. So that's why it sounded so different back then.
Yeah, that would have been the
That
one
made
to
you
do.
feel grown.
And they
Yeah.
modeled themselves after
You know
Jimmy
what's so
Jam and
crazy?
Terry Lewis.
Like sometimes when I'm just in the studio, like I love that you feel everything you sing, and I do too. But sometimes I just I'm such a perfectionist. I so worried so much about the vocals being right, and sometimes I forget the feeling. So thank you for reminding me of that today. I need to really do that a lot more, even though I do feel everything I sing.
I think
sometimes
Jimmy Jam
do
and Terry
because
Lewis.
of the precision. Of, yeah,
People,
'cause
in my
I can
opinion,
do
I think a lot of
song
people overlook them when it comes to the
That's why I told
8701
myself,
and
"Good
Confessions
album."
album. Like their presence. You don't think people overlook?
I don't.
I think because
well,
like,
I say I personally don't overlook them with that album because I think about that album every time I think about them. I not only do I think of Janet Jackson's damn near whole catalog, but I think about the Confessions. I think about a lot of the stuff
and I don't think I mean it in a way that like trying to like slight them or like. But it's just like, I think I'm saying it in a way like in terms of how great those bodies of work were.
Yeah, because when you think like, because when most people think about Usher, they think about like Jermaine Dupri
and Big Cox, and they think, I mean,
but yeah,
understandably so. You got the biggest records with Burn and
the singles, you know. But Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis had some of my favorite joints on that album.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
same here.
Oh, they took it back.
What you say is true. I feel the same way too. You see, I've waited all night long just to dance with you.
I don't think they're gonna be done by 10. So either, because it's already 9:52.
Where are they at now?
They're at 1.1 million still. It's like going back and forth. There goes Jimmy Jam in the chat right there.
Yeah, definitely Babyface.
Wasn't Jimmy Jam in our live stream?
Yeah, Jimmy Jam tuned into our Sunday Funk Day for the first time, bro.
Yeah.
Last Sunday. That was out. I think he was in there for like really, it wasn't really long because he tuned in and then he didn't really say anything, but we saw him tune in. And then,
right.
Yeah, I think he was just.
Everybody was hiding.
Yeah, I was so ready to play one of his joints. I was like, Jimmy Jam!
Stick to the script. Stick to the script.
Nah, it wasn't gonna be no script that time. Right? I was gonna switch it all up. Like, yep. It was supposed to be a Michael Jackson tribute. It would have turned into a Janet Jackson tribute real fast.
Usher, jeez, Usher. You know, Usher and I, like, our voices really turn into one. What? Don't start.
Yeah, wow, they do have.
Or even Let's
matching
Straighten It
tones,
Out.
Yeah.
We were even younger when we sang Let's Straighten It Out.
Oh my God.
I mean, and Usher is the consummate professional as well.
He really is. He was
Country Wayne said this music makes you want to take a bath, not a shower.
It doesn't matter if he's acting or singing.
Yes.
I told him let's do another record, and he didn't want to. So I said, okay. You know.
How many records y'all got? How many records y'all got?
That's who should open for them. Ali, if they went on tour, Carrie Hilson should open.
To keep that.
Like if she, like that would be a good comeback for her.
He needs to say yes.
That'll be a negative.
Especially with the new
Abort.
I mean, it's
Solange, activate. Activate Solange.
No, I like Carrie Hilson. Yeah,
Should
Carrie
I play
Hilson.
my next song before we
But-
start saying
Go ahead,
stuff
writer.
that
Go ahead.
we-
Yeah.
Could you,
She's an awesome. I'm sorry. Carrie Hilson is an awesome writer. Awesome writer.
Yeah.
we love you, Usher.
I'ma put it down, you gon' fall in love. I'ma put it down, you gon'
Fall in love.
I'ma put it down, you gon' fall in love. I'ma put it down,
remember this
you gon'
joint.
fall in
Sean
love.
Garrett.
I'ma put it down, you gon'
Yeah,
fall in
Sean
love.
Garrett.
I'ma put it down, you gon' fall in love. I'ma put it, I'ma put it down.
If you put it down right, like the way I want it, play it cards right, maybe we can fall in love. If you put it down,
Shout out to Sean Garrett, Bangladesh.
maybe we can fall in love.
I'ma put it down, you gon' fall in love. I'ma put it down, you gon' fall in love.
If you put it down, maybe we can fall in love.
Put it down, you gon' fall in love. I'ma put it down, you gon' fall
She
in
had
love.
some sleepers on this album. One Rico Love wrote for Too Late, Never Too Late.
Yo, she went so deep. Like, she went so deep on that song. And then, like, this song really showed, like, her range. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
To make sure you're the one.
I didn't know how busy Sean Garrett got on, like, the Destiny Fulfilled album. And when I looked at the credits, I said, wow, this dude.
Yeah.
He went in.
Busy.
He got some.
Like, I just want to just give me, like, 1 month where I can collect his check.
Did you see his verses?
Huh?
Sean Garrett, did you see his verses?
No, I missed that one.
Yeah, with him and the Dream.
Yeah, I missed that one.
It should be on YouTube. I think I'm gonna go pull that up.
1 month if I can get hit. Dream check and Dark Child's check. Just 1 month.
Yeah.
I think I'd be good to go.
Yeah.
Just 1 month. Only one.
Y'all could clap a little bit for Put It Down. You know, just a little something. Everybody know other people is in the room. Come on, somebody.
You know what?
Did you do? How do you teach me how to do that?
What?
The. Because I never got it. Never got it.
I know, right?
Oh, I never got that. I wanted it for Chardonnay. Couldn't do it.
For Chardonnay.
I wanted it for that.
Brandy be trying to act like she don't know nothing about being ghetto. Like she need to stop.
Chardonnay.
Yeah, she knows.
She was on that. She was on that Love and Hip Hop for a few episodes.
Being messy.
But she was on there trying. You know, she was on there acting as like the motherly. Yeah, she was the motherly figure. You know, the peacemaker. But we know what it was.
She told her girl, she told Ray J's girl, she said she wasn't scared of her. She could get it. Sure did.
Oh, yeah. Princess, she told Princess that. Yeah, Princess was starting with everybody.
Everybody don't know who Princess is.
Princess Ray J's.
Oh, okay.
You just said who she was.
Huh?
All right, the jig is up, y'all. We watch Love and Hip Hop.
No, we haven't watched Love and Hip Hop in a long time.
The jig is up. This is that music.
Oh, yeah.
This is the music that will make you want to bounce your shoulders. Like.
Didn't wanna say yes, ready your reaction. I knew it was wrong for feeling this way, especially the thought of giving in on the first date. Couldn't let go, it stayed on my mind at the end of the night. I had to decide, I was thinking I should make a move, but I won't. I should. Something's wrong. If I do that, it won't be right. I wanna get down, but not the first night.
Now, Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, didn't they got to $1 million too, right? They got it to 800,000. What was it? It wasn't $1 million. That's crazy.
Positive message. Oh, on top of a dope.
Positive message.
They don't even say dope for fresh no more. On a lit. Did it say lit? Or lit's
Oh,
kinda
speaking
going
of
too.
Solange just said, Monica, can you give us a
that was
close-up
lit?
of the
That
fit?
shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Listen. It was dope. It was hot. That was a hot song. But I gotta have something for that. Okay. And I'm gonna play a song that was produced by Timbaland. Timbaland is one of my favorite producers ever. And Timbaland is
one
of the biggest reasons why we're here. And he's also somebody that brought, greatness out of me, and I appreciate him for that. Love you, Tim. Let's get in.
to know each other so well. 'Cause I wanna know now. You better start trying. Don't lie to me. My eyes can't see something going on. You better let me know. You better let me know. Don't lie to me. You lie, baby. My eyes can't see something sweet. You better let me know. No matter how hard you try, you can't hide it. There's no way you can deny it.
Brandy has that, yeah, she has that mid-tempo, like, that I love, that, yeah, she has a lot of those, I don't know, Monica, I love Monica, but she does a lot of ballads.
Yeah, but she said she's always in love. She talks about,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's why, yeah.
But I love Monica, too.
She having babies.
Right.
Who else we need to shout out?
On me.
Good, Polo.
On me.
Where those two cameras?
Where?
Good, Polo.
Yeah, Polo was on
Polo.
me day and night.
Yeah, who else? Who else you want to shout out right here?
That's it. The people that made it happen.
We gotta
Swiss.
shout out Swiss Beats. We got to shout out. I got to shout out my management. Like, management is important. You want to shout out your management?
Oh, you know mine never
I know
changed.
your management. Mine never changed either, so you know what has always been in the
Yes.
situation. But Ryan Ramsey, Silent Cole, you know.
Melinda,
my team. Hey, Melinda.
Rio. We keep we keep the family ties tight. That's one thing we always shared in common.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if you see me, if you look over my shoulder, my brother's somewhere close by.
You know Ray J somewhere over there too.
That's important.
Shout out to Ray J.
That's so important. So important.
Yes.
Are
you having fun?
I'm actually really enjoying.
I'm having so much fun. I don't want the verses to be over. Can we do like a verses part 2?
I don't think they want us back.
Again, I'm a business. I just became a businesswoman, so I'm trying to get my verses 2 and 3, 4.
Get to that boy. The boy is mine.
I'm independent, on label now. You know, I gotta.
Hello. Say it again so they know.
No, I ain't gonna say it again.
Say it again.
It's gonna come off a little. I don't want to come off like
How
I'm
can
not.
it come off after you give half your life
you
to
know
a
how I am with my-
business
you know
and
how I
now
am
you
with-
running it?
Do you insist?
I insist.
Okay, I'm independent now. I got my own little label and stuff, brand new ink.
Tell
Shout out to
somebody.
E1, you know, for hooking me up.
Tell somebody.
Y'all know, because I couldn't put out music for like a minute, so.
Isn't that
Yeah,
frustrating?
but you held it down for us. You held it down.
Okay.
Me and Ray J said that actually in an interview. Like, Monica is holding it down, you know, for me. Well, I can't come out with music right now, so you held it down.
Well, the door is open and people are waiting.
Well,
Waiting. I know your album, B7, is out.
Say it
And
again
what
to the people.
Brandy's album, B7, is out now.
And
Get
they
it.
can stream it where?
You can stream it everywhere.
Right.
They're so
Oh,
cute.
I'm sorry.
Right,
You stream it everywhere.
Man, they about to get paid.
There's nowhere that it doesn't exist.
They about to get
Right.
And the same
paid.
thing for Trenches now.
Yes, the same
Trenches
thing for
is out right now.
Absolutely.
Lil Baby, one time for Atlanta. Y'all make
Yes.
some noise. We
Yes,
in
come on,
Atlanta.
Lil Baby.
Atlanta, I'm bred.
Are y'all doing a remix
raised.
for the Little Baby song? Because
What, a
I heard
remix
some
to
harmonies.
Trenches?
I heard some harmonies in there that could go underneath. I don't gotta be a feature, but I can go ahead and put some harmonies up in that mess. I can put some harmonies up in that thing for sure.
Well, sing them to me. Look, we're going to, and listen, before we go any further, you said Timbaland's name. They are two different people, but they are such a part of a powerful movement and force. One more time, New Monica.
New Monica. Yes.
There we go.
Don't leave me hanging up in here for the.
It's funny how the tables turn. Now it's you running after me. Didn't want to spend quality time. Didn't think I would ever leave. You got way too comfortable. Now you say you want me in your life. 'Cause I packed up all my shit.
So if C Murder and Monica got back together, do you guys think that it will work, or because it's been like how many years?
Been in prison a long time.
Like 30 years, right?
Yeah, I think
They're like two different people now.
I mean, I think that he would probably need to go through some counseling.
But I mean, she also is a person. Monica's very loyal, so they were together and friends before he went in, and so
they dated.
Yeah, so they, it's about that for her. It's about his, her boy, her friend.
Yeah, so she probably hold it down, and he.
But she already hinted at it.
She's gonna have to get some. Anybody that's been
the
locked down for
there's
that
another
long.
girl that done came forward that's like, look, I've been writing letters and going
I
to visit
saw
with
that.
you.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Probably got a lot of them going.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, she's fresh off of a divorce.
Yeah,
so I'm sure she's kind of like maybe raw.
Okay, y'all gonna have to deal with it.
She got she's plenty places.
Being a friend is not a job with this guy. Love is the easiest thing when it comes to him.
Go to interlude.
He has a page turn.
She's such a poet.
That makes me laugh and gives me reasons to sing. We have a love that can never end. I'm super honored to call him my brother.
Best friend.
My best friend.
Also,
Ray J, this is for you. Best friends. Come on.
Aww.
Yeah, this knocks. This knocks. The hell I've been singing all your songs this whole time. Come on. Whenever I'm down, come on. I call on you, my friend.
I had no idea she wrote this about Ray J. That's crazy.
I'm calling you now, just to make it through. What else can I do? Don't you hear my plea? But you should know that I got your back. It's automatic, so cause I'm your sister.
I don't have time. I do not have the time, Brandy, to comprehend your excellent vocals. Oh, he's there. Oh, Ray J is there. Oh. Come give me a hug, Ali.
Absolutely not.
Get you damn prick.
Teddy will give you a hug.
Yeah, Teddy, come here. Go give me a hug, Teddy. Teddy, you gonna,
Not you gotta sing it.
you gonna come over here?
Sing it. No. I will not sing the Moesha theme song.
How you not gonna sing it? That's the only time we mow and mow.
Because of
Nah,
business
you tried it.
reasons.
You can't cut.
No.
Oh,
What business reasons?
Mow to the
She playing.
E to the
She
mow
playing,
to the
man.
E to the up in the morning. New day is dawning, it's me, and that's all.
It's
because
me.
it's not on.
Come on now.
It's not on the.
Come on now.
Oh, girl, business always in the way.
It's in the way it is. It's in
Business
the way it is.
always in the way.
You
of
trying to
song.
get sued
I
on
was
Verzuz?
trying to get it for y'all, and I was gonna sing it with her because it's Mo and Mo. That's the only time. But business is business.
Oh, but Mo to the, that's crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, I was on the song, but I understand.
Yeah, you understand
Won't
now
play
when
with
I
the
whispered
band.
it?
Won't play
Okay,
with the
thank you.
band.
Won't play with the
She
band.
is our favorite answer.
Play with the bands. We need our bands.
No,
Okay, period.
Okay, let me figure
All
out.
right, dang. Lord have mercy. She was about to make me go and get sued. See? And not purposefully. That
But
wasn't
let me tell
intentional.
you something. If they had sued you, I'd have showed up for court and everything.
But that wouldn't have helped me pay my lawyer bill.
I am, but I come through that.
But my lawyer bill.
But
So-
I come through
I
that
come
too.
through that.
You could really get
I
sued
come
for
through that.
performing
But
like
that's
the
on
song,
the
but like acapella wise. You could do that. They can sue you for that.
Yes, it's technically a performance,
But it's an acapella though.
but it's still a
No,
performance.
it's her and it's a performance. So
Yeah.
But even if she only sang like 15,
well, that's why she only sang a
20
second of it. But she's like, she don't want to.
that's crazy.
What
I
am
can't imagine. I can't imagine not being
If
able
there's
to sing.
sponsors for this and there's money
Right,
being
right,
made,
right.
people have to get paid. So
And there's
Yeah.
definitely both.
That's crazy.
being harnessed to a roof
Harness to a
for
roof.
about 5 hours in the blazing hot sun?
What song was that?
And because of this video, they still won't let these white shoes go.
Oh yeah, the white shoes, man.
The mean.
They should have had the music videos for some of these songs
With the vocals.
playing on the screen behind them.
Like they did. I think they did that with the DMX and
No, DMX and Snoop had a bunch of like sponsors playing on their TV.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Oh yeah, but that would be a good idea though.
They should have had their music videos playing on the screen. That would have been dope.
But they didn't have music videos for all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ones that did have music like videos too, they should have had it on the screen.
Oh yeah,
that would have been dope.
It's not the same. Yeah. Sometimes it makes me wonder, where would I be if you hadn't discovered, which I did, inside of me. I know there was something that we could compare. Well, I never meant to cause you no pain.
Yeah, this is another one that a lot of people had on their ringtones. That don't even sound like a 12-year-old singing. She was 12 when she did this song? Wow.
Baby
I mean, it's a rare
too.
occurrence, but look at Michael
Baby.
Jackson. He was singing his
Yeah, but
face off.
he sounded like
at
a
5.
kid. He sounded like a
She
kid
sound like
though.
a grown woman.
She sound like Whitney Houston, you know, when she was singing. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
always.
I mean, she had a mature, deep voice.
But I feel like she
but
has I think she has a mature soul. She always has been. Like
she's
beyond
always
her years.
had a like very mature like thing
Yeah.
going on.
She did, but yeah.
Well, if I had found
Technique wise, I mean,
they would be here. You should redo the song. New masters.
Listen,
new shoes.
If I had found the shoes, they would be here.
Yikes!
But I think whoever made them knew that they should go away.
No, they should put them on eBay.
I never found the shoes. You know what I mean? But Before You
on.
Walk it's definitely one of my favorites still to sing to this day.
That's one of my favorite songs too by you. Absolutely. What's my next song? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, well, wait. I got a story for this. I knew your songs were gonna make me forget what I had on my list. That's why I brought my stuff. But this song, sitting up in my room, my entire first album. I was 14 when I did my first album. And I worked with great producers like Keith Crouch and Kipper Jones and Kenneth Crouch and Sauce, Jeff, you know, all of these amazing producers. But the one producer that I really, really, really wanted to work with was Babyface. Because Babyface was just like, he's like the king of every song. And I just wanted to work with him. I just wanted to see if he would like me. And so I tried to give every, you know, vocal that I have, everything I had in me for the first album, just to get to Babyface, just in case he heard the record. And then the Waiting to Excel soundtrack came
They
about.
left me out of that.
But you just
They ain't call me for that.
No, you had just come out though.
They ain't call me.
You
That's a
just
big
came out.
deal.
Don't take it personal. I mean,
14
immediately.
years old.
They didn't call me.
Yeah.
But I mean, just
Right.
because you just had started.
But you 14,
So-
you don't wait to excel 14 years old?
Anyway, so, get back to the
Yeah.
story. I'm sorry I didn't call you.
That's interesting.
Waiting to Excel. So all
But you
my
know the
albums was on
industry,
that album.
like R&B industry,
And,
was like super
yeah.
different
And
back
then
then.
Biggie Smalls.
Like
Yeah.
men were
Shouted me
dating
out.
underage women like with
what
no,
you mean word like past tense? What I
Still
say?
doing it.
I'm talking about in the open.
Yeah.
In the open.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was in
that's
the
true.
open.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was so excited about that.
Yeah, because Jay-Z and Foxy was only like 15.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this joint.
And Foxy Brown was 15 when she was dating Jay-Z.
Woo! She gonna perform it? She gonna sing it live? Oh.
Let me hold my ear.
She's such a perfectionist. She holding her ears. Like, she's such a perfectionist.
want me,
Come on,
Lord.
son.
Ali about to pick
We
up
don't
this
have
whole piano.
time.
Throw it.
If you want me, Lord.
Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the air. Brandy's
She's
gonna
here.
Brandy's
Right
gonna
now.
hit you up. You're gonna
Quarantine cuffing season.
you're gonna end up writing a song for Brandy. All right,
Thank you, man.
you're gonna be in the
appreciate
studio with her, and then your
Give her her second
y'all's eyes
baby.
are gonna connect,
Yeah, you're going to give her her second child.
and then it's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
I mean,
I'll
it's
put
not-
that in the air
It is
for you.
strictly a musical crush. Let me make that clear. Let me make that clear. Now, if Nia Long, on the other hand, then I give her whatever she wants.
Nia Long don't gotta pass no test.
Hey,
It's just-
no,
it's
hey,
just-
I'm
it is what it
risking
is.
it all.
Just take me as I am.
I'm risking it all.
Ali will be like, I'll pay your rent.
I'll cook your dinner too.
Way too much in the studio with Baby Bay. Like I was trying to over impress him, like doing so many runs and so many. He was like, you don't have to do all that. It's not.
I know, right?
You know,
Running
it's
out of
just
the
not
song.
that serious. It's
He
just,
has a
And that
crazy
sounds
level
just
of
like him
chill.
too.
Yeah,
Like it
it's
sounds
like,
just
you
like
don't
him.
have to do all
Just
that.
like just
You
cool.
know, let the song sing itself. It's just like, okay, baby.
In other words, quit singing all over my shit.
It is. It really
Let
is.
my
I've been
track
doing a
breathe.
Just
lot.
let the track breathe.
Very-
Classic.
You can definitely run yourself out of a song.
And no
You
type
can.
of constructive
Yep.
criticism without making you feel like
Small.
you can't sing.
Right. Period. Period. I mean, he definitely does not flex his muscle. He just kind of like chill.
I think that's like another
just
thing
know
that you
all the
miss when you
plaques
take out
all the
studios.
plaques are in the background as
And
he's
you know,
telling
with people doing more things at home, it's like you miss out on that studio etiquette and learning or understanding how to work as a songwriter, how to work with artists. You know what I'm saying? And how to get them to deliver the song. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Some
saying?
of them. I've been in the studio with my brother where he's working with some people who shall be nameless, and to produce them, I was sitting there like they would literally be ordering food out. Heather, can you sing that part? Bitch, this your song.
Right.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah, when I was working with Jazzy Faye, it was definitely some artists that were in the studio, just like, okay, we're trying to come up with the song together, right? But they on their phone, just like,
yeah, they're not participating.
just like on their phone, selfies.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Right, we here to work.
Like, we're here to work.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know a lady, I'm not going to say her name, but she was a very big deal in the industry, and I know she sang a lot of people's leads.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I know who you talking
Yeah,
about.
you know who I'm
Ooh,
talking about?
I know who you talking about.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But it's to the point where my brother had to. She didn't. This person didn't feel like singing. Oh my God, I don't feel good, and I need to lay down and sing. And the engineer had to go in the booth and situate the mic so they could lay down and sing. I was sitting in the room like.
Are you kidding me?
And this is a well-known, like, if I said them, you would know. And I'm like,
Lay down and sing.
yes, can we turn the lights off? And they were so not nice to the, I remember that engineer. Like, it was just uncomfortable. And I was looking at my brother like, and it, like, you could tell he knew how to, like, okay, like, he had to deal with all that mess for them to get the song together. Like,
Right.
And then you have, you know, on the completely opposite spectrum. A Beyonce is gonna work as much as you do. She's gonna
Yeah.
work harder. But she's gonna be like,
Right.
y'all cool. She's gonna continue. Let's rehearse this. You got your note. You got this. Do your feet hurt? You want to sit down? Like, you want some chicken?
Right.
Like that's
Right,
she love
right.
Popeyes.
Man.
But that
Yeah.
other, it was a group.
And then there was another artist, you know, I know you guys probably know who I'm talking about, but she would just steal people's songs. People be just on the run. Yeah, many horror stories of people like she would steal the whole song with you demoing it.
But then you won't go back
with
and
your
sing
song, with your voice.
Won't go sing it herself. Though.
Right. Now that's gangster.
That is gangster, actually.
I had somebody
Super
steal,
gangster.
like completely steal one of my brother's songs, like the whole song, like just stole it verbatim.
Wow.
And
That's what they do, though.
And
man.
he was, and this was when he
In
was
the
newer in
industry.
the artist, and I was on a video shoot.
Yeah, when you're new, they don't. Yeah,
and
they're
they
like,
pulled up, banging it in their Porsche, loud, and we're on they pulled up to the shoot, and my brother was at the shoot with me. He was just hanging out. He came in, Heather, they stole my song. He was younger, and I was
Right.
like, what are you talking about? And
Yeah.
so we had a pretty high-powered attorney at the time, and they were like, They stole it, they're going to pay.
Yeah,
and the
pay.
crazy thing about it is we remembered when he made it because it was a group of people in there, and they used to tease him about taking too long to make songs.
Oh,
and they were like, well, I bet you can't make a beat. And we were just sitting there looking at magazines. All of a sudden, everybody was like, oh, and he made the beat in front of us, and we remembered the bet. And then he got writers, and he got paid for that song.
Wow.
So it happens. The industry is crazy.
Yeah.
We got to keep marching. We got to keep being there for one another. We got to keep speaking for those that have been hurt, harmed, and brought directly into danger by those who are supposed to protect us. But
Sandra
how do
just
we
texted
change
me
things if
asking me
it's
who's
not
the
changing
song
by the
thief.
things we
All right, I'll text you.
Inside information.
Inside
Sandra,
info.
where are you watching us? Are you watching us on Instagram or Facebook?
The song thief.
I don't even see. Where are you at, Sandra? Come on.
But I'm afraid to die.
All right, guys. I think the Lord is
I don't
calling
know
me.
what's out there.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming. And I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it is. Can I take it up? It's been too hard living,
Oh, I see you, Sandra.
but I'm afraid to die. Hey, Sandra. But I don't know what's out there.
What's up,
Come on,
Instagram,
man.
Valentine?
Beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming. And I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it is. I believe that.
I do too.
I believe you could have joined in a little more.
We just
I
went to
let you
church
have your
and
moment.
back.
That wasn't my
You
moment. I
felt
was
it in
trying
your
to do it for the
spirit.
world.
Listen, I'm a preacher's kid. You felt
And
it
I
in your
pitched it
spirit.
low,
let
and
the
then I
Spirit
had to pitch
move
it
you.
high, and then
Let the Spirit move you. I let him use you.
I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, I'm pushing it.
You said what?
None.
I missed it.
I said,
What you say?
oh, we did it in both
What you
keys.
say? I let the Spirit move you.
Yeah, when you was talking about the change, that's one of my favorite songs, and it's a standard, so I don't think we're gonna, have no problems. So we good.
Oh, no lawsuits.
No, we good.
Look at that.
we-
business.
That's one person's story I do
Yeah, I
want
had
them
to
to
make
tell.
sure.
Like,
See, this is why I
Who?
brought my list.
Sam
I have
Cooks.
a no
I would
love to
certain
see a
things
biopic.
to not do.
Yeah.
I mean, I
like
got
the way
us.
that he was
This is for
done,
us.
like shady.
Yeah. So now, which goal was it? Because you was in the middle.
It's your turn.
It's my
That's
turn.
why I say it was your whole moment.
The story?
I was about to get yes.
Oh no, okay. I got what you
I
meant.
know I saw
got
one
what
thing
you
where he
meant.
talked
It was
about
your
the
turn.
publishing situation and how he
So go
maybe
ahead.
had to.
What you hit this time? Gonna speak your mind. I know somebody's lying. It's always something. Her auntie told your cousin. Then all your homies jumping. And now the
Hey, I forgot about this
Like,
one.
there's
Yeah, I
still
did
holding,
too.
like the company, ABC, was it ABC publishing, whatever, that's holding this stuff. Like that's if I can get where I need to be to buy that catalog, I will.
it's a second and you see. Yeah, ain't gon' stop. They just want what we got. All they talk about our love.
Because he named his company after his daughter, and the guy, yeah, he just named it after him, but he wasn't the owner. That made me so mad. Oh, that made me so mad.
Come on.
It's a couple of things I can't honor, man. How you listen to a girl that still want a man? Tell me the truth, is that a man or Juana, man? I'm wondering why she read to
Yo,
go
this
like
is
Juana.
so hard. I forgot about this.
Yeah.
I love her
I
voice
forgot- I
on these
forgot
rides.
Kanye.
She has some ride tracks, man.
I forgot Kanye was on this joint too. That's crazy.
Remember when you was my sweetest? You don't remember I call you Reese's Pieces, cause there's no wrong way to do you know what? She turned around, giggled, said you so nuts. But nowadays we acting way too grown up. Like how your ex-girl get that new number. The rumors was so numerous. For sticking by me, I had to give you 2 thumbs up.
More they talk about our love.
The change. Do it again. Do it again.
No.
Do it again.
More they talk about our love.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't be putting me on the spot, girl.
You know, I make a song about everything.
You sure do. You make a song for every emotion.
Somebody said that
I'm all emotion.
they're pretty convinced that Monica's wearing boots. Like those are boots.
But it's also about being
I saw somebody say that.
Yeah. Tyler, the creator, he said that. That those are boots. Boots.
And,
Oh wow.
That they go that high.
God,
Oh,
she
that's
do
pretty
like her
sick.
boots.
They're
She
boots, right?
does.
Yeah, because they're latex.
Dang, so she does need to stand up and let us see.
but the thing is,
Yeah, I'm intrigued now.
You're intrigued.
But
Yeah.
I've seen those boots before.
but I got one that I can't.
Really? You probably got some at home. Fast.
I know, right?
Fast.
You got
heifer.
a whole closet as a room. A whole room as a closet.
Sarah, cover your ears.
She had to talk to her kid.
Oh, Monica.
Hold on, you gotta listen to these words.
No.
When you call his phone, did he pick it up?
Yeah, I remember this joint.
Did you meet his mom? Have you met his kid? No. Did you know my kid was here? Get your shit together. You're making a fool of yourself. Yeah. It don't matter if he spends the night. His home's somewhere. Ain't you tired of being on the side? Being on the side. Get mine. Second place. Don't win no prize. Hey, yeah. Of him getting it and rolling. Tired. Tired of what he holds. Ain't you tired of spending all the holidays? Oh, tired of being his little sideline home. Got benefit on, credit card on, house key, then you the sideline home. Do you get pillow talk? No. Held at night? No. If you don't make it,
Yeah,
you the sideline home.
her kid definitely need to cover the ears.
Listen, don't get me started. Don't make me pull out my songs like this one.
Yeah.
Don't make me pull my song.
daughter
I've been on my
is
best
watching.
behavior all day because they said this was going like all over the world.
Why couldn't
I've
it
been
be
on my be-
sideline?
No, see that you can't feel the impact
That's
of,
true. Right.
but you felt it when I said, "Oh,
But you had to go.
oh."
Do it again.
You felt it,
Do it
though,
again.
right? You
Do it again.
You saw it. Watch it happen again. Oh.
Wait, let me get the harmony. Oh, sorry, baby. Oh,
I don't have time. Stop.
I'm done.
We don't have time for
Listen,
this.
I meant that
Next
thing.
song.
Do you know what it's like to
We don't
find
have
out
time.
somebody you love is cheating with somebody
Yes,
and then she
Grateful
trying to tell you how
Anointed.
important
Brandy
she
is letting
Oh
us
my
have
God,
it. Both
yeah.
of
you
them.
have a song on
Right
the new
now,
album. Like,
I'm
that.
telling you,
Crazy.
Can't play
Tank,
it.
listen, I was telling Tank the story.
Tank the singer?
Tank the singer,
Tank
and
the singer.
the incredible
is one of
writer.
the- I mean, he's great.
So I'm telling him
It
the
does
story,
sound like a single record. Yep.
and I'm like, she really trying to tell me how important she is. You a sideline hoe. You over here on the side while we got a whole life. And he said, wait a minute.
No, yeah, that's him too.
That-
Wait a minute. Yes, yes.
That's the song. Sideline.
Oh my
hoe.
gosh.
That's a bar.
And she
That's the
keeps
thing.
going with
That's
the
a
word.
bar. That's a bar.
Wow.
I said, Tank, I'm not a rapper. I'm trying to tell you the story. I need you to pay attention to the story. The story is very, 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 very frustrating for me. I need you to listen.
Wow.
It's a bar.
But if there's anything
It's a
left
bar.
more to the song, let's leave the word out because there are millennials.
How? How?
These millennials are making
I'm
songs
gonna
worse.
name- I'm about to
Right,
give them
that's
a
They going
like-
they going past hold. They say
This is this is Disneyland.
But they don't
They
even
got an
say hold no
acronym
more.
for it. That over there.
Yeah.
Right.
They got a whole
I gave them
acronym
new
for
Just
it.
shout out Sarah. Just tell her
Sarah.
that you sorry for
That's
saying.
not normally how I speak.
I'm surprised. You know, it's crazy. I'm
In a
surprised
way,
that
Here. No, my churn know they
Oh, yeah.
mom. My
No, I
churn
know.
know me.
I'm
My
surprised
my
that they're
churn
not
know
saying
me.
this term. Yeah, I'm surprised they're not
My
saying
children
thought wow.
know that I speak.
Wait, what? Wait, what's happening?
You know, that's next. That's next. Thought wop is next. Mark my words.
Trademark it today.
I'm trademarking it right
You're
now.
saying it live. Somebody typing it in right now.
Nah, we gotta make the song tonight. Yo, we gotta make the song tonight. It's gonna hit number one tomorrow.
Type it in, save it.
Yeah, we gotta make the. Yeah, I gotta get the beat.
Stop
wop. Stop wop. The drop top. Stop wop.
Hey man, look at that thought wop.
Yeah, thought wop. That's
T-shirt.
That's the
Miracle
next.
Wop
Yeah.
on it.
Oh.
But it's like this part of the Miracle mayonnaise, and we were like, he was like, I can. He cleared it, and I was like, where am I gonna wear that T-shirt?
Miracle Wop.
It's called Miracle Wop.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
They play a lot of songs. Well, not a lot of songs. I'm surprised she ain't play Angel of Mine yet.
It's coming. They got.
I don't even know what round
It's been 2.5 hours. It's coming. I'm pretty sure this. I'm pretty sure this is the last hour.
Yes, I would. To the edge of the earth, I'll go to see you. Yes, it's true. If you're anywhere and I'm not there, just think one thought of love and I'll be there.
That changed,
Oh,
boy.
baby.
Yeah, this is nice. It's giving me like female Jodeci vibes.
I feel like that was on
Yeah.
Never Say Never. This was on Never Say Never. Was it
I
Never
think
Say
I
Never?
and I was going to ask why hasn't she played that song yet? Yeah.
They saving some of the big ones like. Yeah. It's definitely been way more than 20
Don't
songs.
say nothing else about that other song.
What? No, thank you for cleaning it up for me. Thank you. I might need you to do it
Yeah,
again.
you know,
in a little while.
if it's 1.1 million people watching,
Okay, well then
you know,
this is what I'll do.
No, it's cool. I already know.
you know there's at
Collaborative
least
efforts
20
have always
to 10%
been like
of
super,
that is
super,
kids.
super special to me.
I know
And
what this one is.
after giving birth for the second time, I was really good with just being at home, letting their dad just, everything was popping for him. I was really good with just being in that space with my babies at home. And the phone rung, and she explained that there was a song on her first album, and she said, I want to do it again, but I want to do it with you because this song just didn't get what it deserved. And I thank her so much because this song was the motivation for me to say, you know what? I can do it all.
You can.
I can do it all. I don't have to just be at home. It's good to be there.
Yeah.
Be there for your kids, but it was the motivation to just say, you know what, let's do this again. And Keisha, I'm forever grateful for you saying like, hey, come to LA. Let's just sit down and work out this record because this record meant that much to her. And that's what true artistry is, to go back and pull those songs, even though it was on her first record. So trust.
Yeah. Shout out to Keisha Cole.
Let me be the one who can take you from all the things you've seen. And if you trust in me, I can be there for anything you need. Give it all to me, baby. Don't you run from me, baby. I'll give you every little love me. No, I won't leave out a thing, 'cause I know you've seen a lot of things in your life. Got you feeling like this can't be right, but I won't hurt you. I'm down for you, baby. I'm down for you, baby. Now let me show you love can be easy if you just let it be. If you let it be. Nothing is promised, but I believe if you give me everything.
Trust.
And I give you everything that I got, and I won't stop till you get it right. All the trust and all the love, you know we got a lot, baby. You know I'm seeing your light. Feeling like this can't be right, baby. I won't hurt you. I'm down for you, baby. Say I'm down, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. I'm even for you. A lot of things in your life. Got you feeling like this can't be right. I won't hurt you. I'm down for you, baby.
Yes. Them harmonies in there was crazy
That
too.
song, and for her to take it and say, listen, I've already done it, but we're going to do it over.
Well,
Incredible. And Ron Fair,
Yes, shout out to
I
Ron Fair.
love
He's
that he
amazing.
just was like, listen, do what you do, and I'm going to step out of the way. That's how I work best. So it gave me the opportunity to just let all of that bleed out, and I had just.
So what Daniel was saying.
Was that like one of the two takes? Like 1, 2, like
Yes,
that's
it actually
crazy.
was.
I was
That's
saying,
it.
that means
I
you-
love
Here's the
R&B
third.
music.
That means you was like really ready to sing.
I was ready to sing.
Yeah,
I was
probably
ready to
just-
sing, but
yeah.
I didn't know I was ready until she called me. So I had to give respect in that
In that
area because
regard,
I get consumed with my kids.
You do.
And I'm so wrapped up that I was okay. Like
You sound
at
great
home.
on that. She did too.
Yes.
I remember you guys performing that song. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, coming out
Whoa.
on stage.
Yeah, it
and-
was great.
And literally would get back on the bus with like maybe Romello was like 11 months or something. So it was definitely the reminder that I needed to keep going.
Yeah, this is your purpose. You better not ever stop singing, child. Well, a lot of people mad at you. Well, this next song I want to play. It's a fan favorite. Again, this is from an album, Full Moon. I was pregnant at the time, so I couldn't, like I said, release a lot of singles. But so many of the fans just really, supported this record and loved this record. And this is another song that Rodney Jerkins produced, and I want to play that. When You Touch Me.
Yeah. Brandy, you said what?
Brandy got sneak songs, interludes.
And
Yeah, she
didn't even
came
did-
prepared.
She didn't even do any of the TV songs. This was crazy.
Right,
None of
right.
the soundtrack stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
This song was tough, man. I don't give a what nobody said.
Oh yeah, yes. Woo. It made me want to that Jodeci kick.
Listen to them guitar, that guitar.
Yeah, I hear 'em. I
Right.
hear it,
Yeah, you know that was that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You
Nas the Hitmaker. I disagree. Nas the Hitmaker says 1993 to 2003 was the golden era of R&B. I disagree. Because you can't have R&B without the 80s. You just can't. 1993 was cool. I mean, you had some good stuff like in the 90s, early 2000s, but you can't have real R&B without including the 80s.
No, as you thinking late 80s, Anita Baker, Luther Vandross?
Yeah.
That's late 80s, so there's no way. Regina
and even
Bell.
going back before that, the Whispers, you know,
Yeah.
Shalimar.
Yeah, Jody
I mean,
Watley.
Yeah.
Regina Bell.
I disagree.
And you know my husband before D, Rick James.
Yeah, it was a lot like that was R&B.
Yeah.
Tina Marie.
So, yes. 80s define R&B.
On the voice phone.
That record tough.
Not just 80s funk, but 80s slow jams. Nah, it's 80s slow jams.
A chair is still a chair. Look,
Yeah.
that's it. That's all you gotta say. Luther Vandross.
My mom drug me to 3 Luther Vandross concerts.
And you wouldn't have Luther Vandross without change.
She was pissed, by the way, when she found out he wasn't checking for her.
When you think about that Anita Baker song, that Anita Baker album, rather, that whatever that was, because I saw them on tour together. I was like in high school.
Right.
And even
Crazy. You know, she cussed him out, Detroit style, too.
Sure.
Sidebar, Anita Baker is born in Toledo,
I enjoy
Ohio.
peace of mind.
But
No one cares.
I
She
digress.
claims
I
Detroit.
digress, yeah.
She lives in Detroit.
I
I
digress.
was, as I'm sitting there listening to their body of work, in the past
I can wait till
Oh, so
the right
you
person.
said
8
you're open
years,
to another
and we have to
rapper.
exclude
Absolutely, I'm
Beyonce.
very
Let's just
open to
exclude
that.
her.
Yeah, listen, I've been
In the past 8-10 years, who could sit side by side like this and play this type of repertoire?
Women? Only,
Yeah.
only women?
Dang, if Aaliyah was here.
Well,
Yeah, that would probably be.
in the past 8 years, you mean?
Yeah, no, you
Right.
can't
And,
include,
and for
you
the
can't include Aaliyah.
and to play it for
At
this long, like 3
Yeah,
hours long.
I'm talking about in the past, I'll say 10 years.
Oh, yeah, I see what
Mary
you're
J.
saying.
Blige.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay, let me say this. You can't include, like, Mary J. Blige came out in the
Okay.
90s.
Okay,
You
so
talking
somebody
about
more
people
So
that
I'm talking
came
about
out.
newer
Today's
artists,
artists.
today's artists.
Oh.
You
You
know,
ain't gonna,
last 10
find it.
years, No, it's
And
not.
it had to be female artists?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
'Cause I
have
was
to
gonna say
put-
Chris Brown.
You
Because
have
when
to
you're
put
thinking, like,
6 of them.
this is the thing. Even though you see, the problem is that they were young when they
We gonna
came out,
make y'all a
but
group.
they were putting out music the same time
Right,
Mary J.
right,
Blige was
right,
putting out.
right.
So they're in that
Yeah.
group of
Right.
Mary J. Blige, Mariah.
They're in the same
They're
group.
in that. That's that.
Right.
Like when you Tony Braxton, like they ain't like
Rihanna?
Rihanna's more than 10 years. She came out in 2005.
yeah.
So we talking about just 2010 to now, 2020. Who
Not even to me. There's nobody even headed
actually
that
no,
direction.
not Rihanna was 2009, 2008. So you could say Rihanna, but I would exclude Rihanna and Beyonce because I feel like they were 2000s. I would exclude
Yeah.
the two of those.
Like the one person to me, which she basically quit the business, would have been like a Jasmine Sullivan. Would have been.
She's coming back.
Would be
She's
like.
got something up her sleeve. I saw her post the other day.
I like that, like that kind of
Yeah.
music. Like that ain't it.
Yeah, I had to think about that one.
Yeah.
I had to think about that
Let
one.
me get
I
back
think
with
I think you know who I think is on their way though. You know who I think is on their way? Her.
Okay, now
It's
she
early.
she would be
She's
one.
on her
It's
way.
early.
But
But
she
she's on her way.
early.
she don't
Yeah.
have a whole hour's worth of stuff yet.
No.
Like hits. But she's on her way.
She do have those EPs that were released though. That guy.
But
Yeah.
we've literally been sitting here
Yeah.
2 hours,
Yeah.
and they still haven't played some of their best stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
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 It's been over 2 hours.
So when you're looking,
It's 10:45. It's been two
Yeah.
hours and 45 minutes.
when you think about production and producers and writers, this is different back then. It just
Right.
was.
right.
Baby, 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 baby. Ain't no one gonna take it
Oh.
from my baby.
Off the bass music.
Like I can give my heart and all my
So
time. Gotta keep
ATL,
my
ho.
love and all your mind. Oh, you got me going.
That's the one thing. If y'all heard my daughter say that, I don't care how old she is. She get a pass. I don't care. She from here. She can say it. If my daughter 5 years old. She say,
Yo.
Y'all heard her.
Kenny Hamilton talking about some Cascade, the Golden Glide, the All-American. You ain't never lied. That Cascade skating ring, child.
Who is that? Kenny Hamilton. Who's that? Who is that?
Yo, you like low key, you be on them harmonies too, fam. You be on the harmonies too.
High
you
key.
be low key about
Not
it.
low key, high
but
key.
I can hear all of that, okay?
Monica stacks are crazy.
They supposed to be in the back.
Yeah,
But I can hear.
I like doing it.
I like when you do harmonies.
Because when I first got signed, that's what Dallas would be like, oh, you want to do it, baby girl? They don't want to do it. So he would have all these big, huge stars in there recording, and I would go in there and do their background vocals. Here I am, 12, singing their background vocals. But it was good practice for me to get prepared.
See, on my first album, I didn't sing a lot of my own backgrounds. I didn't. Like, I don't know. I wanted to. Like, but I guess that, you know, being that young, you know, producers, they just want to make sure you have the best, you know, the best song. And if you haven't really done that or practiced that, or that's been a part of what you do, they don't trust. But like, you know, as you've evolved, I can hear your backgrounds and your harmonies.
Oh, thank you.
And that's coming from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did you hear that?
This is
little
I
shade?
dedicate this song to
coming
Monica.
from.
It's her fave.
There we go.
Sean Daniels too.
That's my dad with me in the beginning.
This one, they had the whole movie, double platinum. Which, when I go back and look at it now, I'm like, how y'all just put this stuff out?
I've been waiting on this one.
Have you ever been in love so bad you'd do anything to make them understand? Have you ever had someone steal your heart away? You'd give anything to make them feel the same. Have you ever searched for words to get you in the heart, but you don't know what to say, and you don't know where to start? Have you ever loved somebody so much makes you wanna break down and cry so bad? Have you ever tried to find the words but they don't come right? Oh, have you ever what do I gotta do to get you in my arms, baby? What do I gotta say to get to your heart, to make you understand how I need you next to me? Gotta get you in my world, 'cause baby I can't sleep. Have you ever loved somebody so much? Have you ever needed something that breaks you apart inside? Have you ever tried to find the words but they don't come out right?
Yo, listening to this again, like in 2020, after you haven't heard it for a while, oh my gosh, the vocals are just immaculate.
Just can't sleep at night. Find the words don't come out. Oh, have you ever? Ooh, have you ever?
know that's my song.
I know, and that song was produced by David Foster and written by Diane Warren. And I know you worked with the both of them.
For You
Did
I
he
Will?
ever? Yes. Did he ever tell you about like money notes? Did he ever tell you that story? Like the money notes or the high notes. And again, that was when my voice was transitioning. And when you hit those high notes, like he called those the money notes. So I love
David
that.
Foster was incredible.
Yeah,
Like he did For You I Will. He did a lot of
Yo.
stuff. He remade one of the songs.
I want to hear.
Right Here Waiting.
I want to hear a song where Monica's singing the lead and Brandy's just doing all the stacks in the background.
That combination of their voices, because Monica's a heavier voice.
Yeah, she has that lead tone. Like she has a very, very lead. I would love to hear Monica on some funk.
And you know, people just
Yeah, she
I would
could kill the
love
funk.
to hear Monica on some funk.
Yeah, she do that.
We should remix one of her
So I
songs.
want to have this conversation with
Yeah,
David
we
Foster.
should.
Like, listen, I like all types of music, country music, pop music. And he said, okay, what are one of your favorites? And that was one of them. And we actually put 112 on the song. And we did it. So I stayed at his house and we worked on a lot of records. And Diane would come with her bird sitting on her shoulder. But it was great times. But you know, after a record like that, I'm gonna make this my last song.
20.
There we go. This is the one I was waiting on.
There we go.
This Diane too? Diane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I thought that I would never find.
Sing, babe.
Angel.
You singing to me?
I'm singing.
Woo! I look at you, looking at me. Now I know why they say the best things are free. Gonna love you, boy, you are so fine.
Okay, you messed up the song. Over there getting some loving.
Teddy's over here crowding up the space.
He matches your outfit.
Tyrese was in this video.
Oh
He was the lead in
yeah,
this
you
video.
got a good memory. You got a bootleg charger.
And Tyrese in the video?
Yeah, Tyrese.
Come on. I love that song. So, listen. Enough damn paradise.
Thank you,
Listen,
Matt. 'Cause,
your catalog, your
Daniel
voice,
over here.
just everything
Douche.
is the reason
Such a douche,
why I made the call. The Boy's Mind. The Boy's Mind was like, it was missing something. It just was.
Daniel
Like
the
it was a great song, you know, different. You know, Rodney's amazing, LaShawna's amazing, but I felt like it was missing something. And it was missing you. And I felt like what you brought to the song, it just took it to a different place. And that's why I hunted you down.
Okay, I guess they're gonna do Boys
asked you
Mind.
to be a part of this song. Because The Boy's Mind was actually like my first single. But I couldn't release it because I knew that it was missing you. And like I said before, like I'm gonna work with that girl. I'm gonna work with her. I'm gonna work with her. And that was the song. And it just felt so natural. It wasn't forced. You remember we went to Six Flags and hung out and you know, we just got to know each other. We clicked. And when you got on the song, it was just like the perfect match. And I would like to play that. Is that okay? I know it should be because you own it.
The boy is mine, the boy is mine, the boy is mine, the boy is mine, the boy is mine.
Shout out to
Excuse
Matt.
me, can I please talk to you for a second?
Shout out to Matt.
Sure,
The most productive person in quarantine.
Yeah, you do too.
The most
Just
compliant.
wanted to know, do you know if somebody named
Matt, you gonna start writing our songs for us? Because I'm firing Ali tonight.
I know his name.
And that's okay. And that's okay. Because I never liked you anyway.
You're
Theodore.
a prick. You're a prick, Ali.
Such a douche, Daniel.
You're fired as a hot songwriter.
I'm the boss. You can't get
I know,
fired.
yeah.
Wait, why are they not singing this live? Well, they are, but they're
Erica's
not.
gonna kick your ass, Daniel.
Shut up, Ali.
As usual.
Mute the red microphone. I'm messing with you.
You know what time it is.
Kick his ass, Seabass. Those are boots. Them some boots. Like, she has redefined boots, and those are boots.
It's boots, ain't it? Are they boots? They look like pants. Not when she stands up.
Boots and pants. Boots and pants. Boots and pants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're boots pants.
I cannot tell. Like, but those are boots. So,
I know y'all singing at home.
yeah, man. With them being so young, singing this record, it's like,
Yeah. Cause the like the people around them, like, and the fans, they turned them against each other, you know, and they them being young, they bought into it. I could see that.
but it was good promo too.
Yeah, it was great promo. Yeah, great promo. That's the run I was waving. That was the run of the 90s. That was the run of the 90s right there.
My boss was working that day.
Yeah, man.
This is good.
Please
They
be on
they
the
still
they
missing
done-
some songs though.
They
Yeah.
wore me out. They had
If
too
this-
many
They just
hits.
keep on.
If that was
Go
the
to
last
sleep.
song, they're missing some songs. Oh, they
They just went stage left on them.
Yeah, like
That's it.
Oh wow.
They going to party.
They didn't say. They didn't even say bye.
They going to the
Alright.
party.
Well, good
Oh,
night.
man. Hevel and Ali, this has been fun.
Yes.
This is like this could be like a cool little show, man.
Good music. Good
Don't
music.
push it, but.
We got Miss E Dawn at the bar, Erica Dawn.
Yes, she been.
We're gonna have our sound effect box next time.
We got to get one.
Right.
Miss Heather Hayes,
Thank you,
ladies
thank
and
you.
gentlemen, and Mr. Whoever that is in the back. It's some guy who just.
It's Ali.
It was
He
some
just showed up on
guy.
the
It was
step.
Songwriter.
It was some guy that was just knocking at the door, and we just
showed
let
up
him
on
in.
the
He was
step.
like, "Hey, can I be on your show?" I was like, "I guess."
Hey, you guys got room for one more?
I can play a mean harmonica.
Play a mean cowbell.
Oh man, hey, but everybody who tuned in, appreciate you guys.
And thank you
tuning
to
in.
Matt.
And
You wanna
thank you
come
so
say-
much, Kuzuo Ridgeway, running the visuals. Well, we didn't have any visuals today, but running the
Right.
audio mixing, live audio mixing and stuff. So appreciate you, Kuzuo. And we will see you guys whenever we decide to do this again. This was our first time ever doing it.
Hold on, I got a question. Okay, I guess everybody, what's the next battle you want to see?
I already said
You
mine.
already said it? Heather.
I already said mine. Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis versus Quincy Jones.
No.
I would be able to die happily if that
Oh
happens.
Lord, that's not gonna happen.
This is,
Who you got, Heather?
my life would be complete.
I honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like because sometimes when people bring up battles, I'm like, it's not really fair sometimes because
Yeah,
they have
'cause
a
it's so
larger
uneven.
body of
Yeah,
work
yeah.
than the other person.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, I'm always off on. I really do want to see the one that the 50 and T.I. and 50
Okay.
won't do it. But I personally think T.I. will wax that ass. But
Oh,
that's just
yeah,
my
he got-
thought
yeah.
process, which is why he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I would like to see that for sure.
Anita Baker
I
and
would
Sade.
like. I would like to.
Yeah.
Shoot, I lost my thought already.
It's the Grand Marnier.
It's the grandma talking. Erica has left the building.
Ooh,
Grandma's in the chat.
It's gonna come to
Grandma
me.
See, that's
is
why I ain't
entered
drink
the
them drinks.
chat.
She was over there mixing. They don't tell me what you put
think-
in. I gotta get home.
I think I would want to see
Right.
Joe
Ooh,
and Brian McKnight.
Ooh.
that's a good
Oh, I know.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a good one. But I
That's
said
a
that.
Whoa.
I said that one first.
Whoa.
Hey,
You didn't even say
girl.
that.
You really drinking. You didn't have
Super drinking. Wait.
No, I know what I was gonna say,
yo,
you guys.
Ali,
no,
hold-
I know
Can
what
we
you.
rewind the tape? Can we rewind
I'm
the
a
lost
tape?
your
hero. I'm a
Cocaine.
hero.
Say that one more
Look,
time,
look.
Ali.
No, I said Joe.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
No, I was gonna say J Lo and Mariah only because they used to hate each other too. And Tommy
Mariah will
Mottola.
wax
Tommy
her.
Mottola. I mean,
But it's got to be two artists that actually
Tommy
have their
Mottola.
own music. It's got-
Daniel.
it's got-
Take it away from her. Take it
It's got to
away.
be two artists that actually have their
They
own
could
music.
come together like Brandy and Monica.
Not one artist that has their own
First
music.
of all,
and the
Mariah's
other
gonna be
music.
like,
the
I don't
other
know.
artist
Okay,
has
okay,
their
let's
own
go
music.
back.
Right, exactly. So what I said,
Yeah, what I
TLC and
said-
SWV.
Let's go back to
That's like,
what do we say?
sure, what did we say? We didn't
Like
say
you like
anything.
we said
No.
Joe and Brian versus Brian McKnight.
What? All
I
right.
think
So
that would be
how would you start that off? What would be the catalog? Where would you start?
I mean, wherever. I mean, really. they
Didn't
can
Brian
spin
McKnight write some of Take Six and stuff too? He could come in there like spread love.
I don't know.
One of his
Yeah.
brothers. Well, one of his brothers in Texas, right?
Wait, what?
Brian
Yeah,
McKnight.
one of his brothers
Yeah,
was in.
yeah.
I just
takes
want to
it.
hear the artistry though. I don't want to hear. I'm not really interested in what Brian McKnight wrote for other people.
Well, I mean, it's not about you.
I mean, he asked me. He asked. See, I tried to include you in this shit. But you want to be
You're
ungrateful.
fired, Ali.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house.
No, that was a good one. I won't hate. That was a good one.
He said something. Yeah, that's what I said. When? Matt, can you
Just
please roll
over
the
here
tape?
cheating. Over
She
here
thinks
cheating.
she said it. That's the drink is making her think she said it.
But okay.
What about Nas and Jay-Z?
Well, Jay-Z, neither one of them would ever do that because they're both introverts. Like neither
I
one of
thought
them.
you said the wish list though.
Okay. Jay-Z's got to
And
be
then
on
Nas
Instagram.
and then
Like,
Nas
it's got to
could
be
do
a
the
realistic.
ether.
It's got to be realistic though, because
Jay-Z is not doing that.
it's got to be realistic. We all know Jay-Z.
They already had their battle anyway back in the day. They're not doing it.
Yeah, they already because if they did it, we gonna have to do like Ether. We gonna have to hear Ether.
Yeah, they're not. Ain't nobody
I
gonna
don't
do
even
Ether.
think Nas has a catalog, but I don't think Nas has a catalog of like hits.
How dare you say?
You know what I'm saying?
No, because he's
Get
like
out
an
of my house.
MC.
Yeah,
Really? Have you?
Oh no, don't.
Have you
don't
sat
no,
back?
I love Nas. I love Nas. I don't think Nas has hits like.
He don't have a commercial.
Yeah,
He don't have a
doesn't.
commercial
It would
catalog
have to
like
be
that.
like Jay-Z versus Eminem.
Oh God.
It would have to be because Eminem has the catalog.
And that's the,
The
thing.
great-
Like,
the
I
great-
sat
the
when you
great
sit
white
and
hope.
listen to Jay-Z's like body of work.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like who's beating him? Like literally, when you think about the songs, like it's crazy.
Well, I guess because I don't see that's where
Who-
I would ruin it because I don't go by the hits. Because I'll be done through the Khalees song and then, if you
Yeah.
want to blindfolds me, then I get sexy, I want to get sexy. I
And
be
then,
like,
and
nah,
then you
with
also have
Khalees-
to
But
like
who-
they don't like Nas and Jay-Z didn't really. They weren't really messing with New York people down here or anywhere else in the world outside of
Yeah.
like the Midwest and
Yeah.
the East Coast. So it's like it's real.
But this is the thing with Jay-Z though. It's not just him. He has straight Reasonable Doubt. I'm just a straight MC kind of records on top of the hits.
Right.
all the way to
So that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like he can give you commercial. He can give you "I Battle You on a Street
Right,
Corner"
right.
record. Like,
right.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be a
Yeah.
rap.
yeah, true.
Who would you guys put against Ja Rule?
I don't know because Ja Rule had I mean, you looking at his.
He had a lot of
He had a
duets.
run.
He had a lot of duets, but it's still his song. So
Where would I go without my baby?
who would I do without my baby?
Baby. I mean, I thought it would be like 50 Cent.
No, 50
The
Cent's
fight might
cata-
break out too.
Man.
50 Cent's
Them in the
catalog
same
is
room.
way
Somebody
too.
might get stabbed.
Yeah.
But
50
what?
catalog is not. He had 50 Cent had commercial hits, but he stopped. Like
Yeah.
when Ja Rule extended his career. Like 50 Cent did. When you look at his catalog, he had hits, but he had a few bangers, like huge. But it wasn't like it's not even like Ti. Like,
Yeah.
I listened to some Ti records. I was like, oh,
There
shit,
was
he
somebody
did
I
that.
was thinking
Oh, shit,
about.
he did that.
Fat Joe
That would be more along the lines to me.
of
Yeah.
Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Or Mystical.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mystical.
I
Mystical
forgot
Ja
about
Rule?
him.
Yeah.
He had a few hits still, but he got
No
locked
shade,
up
but I
before
just
he
Oh.
he got locked up before he
Yeah.
yeah. It's a lot of great artists. This was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I love Verzuz, man, because
Yes.
it's like it really reminds you about like how much impact like these artists have had on the culture. You know what I'm saying? Of R&B music, hip hop, soul music. So I mean, I love it. I want to see. I mean, there's a bunch of people that I want to see, but we'll have to see what they're.
We'll see what happens.
I would
What
like to
happens
see
next?
like just Blaze in a battle with somebody.
Woof.
Like just Blaze with
Yeah.
somebody.
But
But
who
if
would he
Freeway-
who would he battle?
No.
Has
not
Usher
Freeway.
has Usher battled anybody?
Nope.
No, Usher hasn't battled anybody yet.
Who would Usher battle?
Chris
though?
Brown?
No, absolutely
No,
not.
because the generations are way too.
Yeah, like
Well, who they gonna match?
I don't
Nobody.
think
They-
he got nobody.
People have
Justin
said
Timberlake.
No,
Yeah.
man, get that shit out of here.
that would be the only
That's
equivalent.
The only equivalent.
That would be the only equivalent. You're not gonna like.
All right, well, we've had a great show.
All right, well, I'd say, man, clean up R. Kelly's record. And
No, we
Hold
can't
on,
do
clean
that.
up
You're
R. Kelly's
fired.
record.
You can't
No,
clean-
no.
it's a
bro.
I
rap.
said, hey, we was talking about like if y'all,
No,
I would
babe,
have
stop
R. Kelly
it. Why
before
are you doing this? Why are
You
you
can't
doing
even. Yeah,
this?
blasphemy.
Go away.
I'm
with
just
me.
saying,
clean
Go
up his
away
record.
I'm not.
from
I'm
me
not.
with
I'm
this.
not. That's why I'm saying. That's why I say like.
Don't say.
I would rather R. Kelly before Justin Timberlake. That's how much I don't want Justin Timberlake. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, wow, that is.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that's what I'm saying.
That's pretty dark, man.
That's pretty low on the totem pole. right?
I was, okay, well.
He said, I'd rather have
Jesus,
Sylvester than.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing about Usher, it would have to be like you said, a Justin Timberlake. You could do Chris Brown, but those generations are really, they're not even that far apart when you think about it. But
Yeah.
just the musicality of it, I don't think matches.
Usher came out in the 90s.
But you know what I would fuck with Justin Timberlake if he did if they did a battle with like some
Justin
what
got
was
hits,
the two
though.
what was the two
Justin
groups?
got hits.
Oh, he got hits.
He got hits. That
I
would
don't
be the
care. I'm
equivalent.
saying I don't like them, but I'm saying like, what if they did? What if they did like? What if they did like an NSYNC in what was the other?
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys.
That would be a good one, but NSYNC winning.
I would mess with that.
NSYNC winning. Sorry.
Huh?
But yeah,
NSYNC
I could get down with that. I could get down with the
That would be fun.
Battle of the Boy Bands.
That would be fun.
But then it's like Justin Timberlake is like he's so far gone on his own that wouldn't.
But we're
even
just
be
keeping it to
fair.
the boy bands.
Yeah, but the thing, would they be able to play some Justin Timberlake songs within the boy band?
No.
He wouldn't let them do that.
Okay.
His team wouldn't let them do that. Like that's just too. That's
because he got some hits.
Yeah, he got hits.
Yeah.
Hey, who could go up against Usher?
It would have to be Justin.
There's somebody we're not thinking about.
It ain't nobody.
There's somebody we're not thinking about.
All I have to say, Confession. So how many
Yeah.
albums? Like
Right.
Yeah, Usher would have had to go up against like a Brandy or somebody. Like he would have had to go up against somebody like that. There's nobody left.
Because you have to think like
Or Mariah.
You have to think
Usher
like
and Mariah would slaughter pretty much anybody.
Mariah is like it's too different. Like the fan bases are too different.
If Whitney
they're
Houston was
going based off of who has similar fan bases. So if we talking about Usher, then you're thinking about like Genuine or Tank,
Genuine,
Tyrese.
What if they just
Neo
what if
already
they just
went.
do
Neo already
Usher?
went.
They just
but
do Usher with two people.
I'd say maybe Trey Songz, maybe.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on now.
Excuse me.
Usher would
Absolutely
wax.
not.
Trey
I know he
Songz.
would. No, I know Usher would.
But you gotta
I know
at
Usher
least
would
be
kill Trey
fair.
Songz.
Like you gotta be fair. Like that's.
That wouldn't be fair. Okay.
But I think that the thing about it is what it tells you is that the further you get away from that era of music, it's hard. It's hard to find people.
It's hard to find.
Like
it's
Chris
harder.
Brown would be the only viable person he has because he records like white people. Like Chris ain't taking 10 years off to do another record. Chris got a new album every a year and a half.
But
you know what I mean?
It's crazy because I think it's even harder to get a hit like nowadays. Like that
song that he has right now, I play that shit with
Young Thug.
Oh my God, I play it. Oh, I love it. That's a great song.
Go crazy.
What's that?
Yes, Go Crazy. I love that song. Like that's and Chris has had some bona fide hits and he can flat out sing.
Yeah.
Great performer.
Yeah.
So those are the only you would have to put them two together. That's it.
Yeah, it's no other way.
It ain't nobody else. It ain't no
honestly,
Trey Songz.
I had to
Jeremiah,
agree with you because
like none of them folks.
there's nobody else that could go up against.
You could do Tank and Tyrese.
Yeah, Tank and Tyrese could go
against each other.
Yeah.
But
That would
man,
You could probably do Usher and Genuine. Maybe you can probably.
Genuine's list is not long enough.
Long enough.
Yeah, he.
That's the problem. It's not. The lists aren't long enough.
Yeah, but see Usher, man.
Like Beyonce's another person that you would have to
go-
reach
I mean-
back to because her body of work,
Yeah.
because she has spanned such a long time. Like these
Yeah,
two
because
women.
the 90s.
She was in the 90s.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not on the same level, but Rihanna and Beyonce could.
That would be somebody said that would be the closest you could get.
That
but,
would be the closest.
but
Or Beyonce and Mariah Carey.
But
be
then
like
that
Chris
means
Brown
that
and Usher.
that means that Beyonce can play all her Destiny's Child stuff. Like that's
Right.
just not equivalent.
Yeah, it's
So
not-
she probably
yeah.
could do Mariah Carey, Beyonce and Mariah Carey. I mean, it would never happen, but
no. Yeah, Mariah's gonna be like.
but Mariah got a long list.
I know that Mariah would be willing to do one, but she would probably only do one with like a Mary J. Blige.
Not a
Or-
Beyonce.
No, not Beyonce. Well, Beyonce wouldn't do it. That's what I'm saying. Realistically, I could see Mariah Carey and Mary J. Blige coming together and doing one.
Yeah.
That's the only other person that could go up against Mariah Carey at this point in time. Now that Whitney's gone, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like if Whitney was here, of course it'd be Mariah Carey and Whitney.
Whitney,
but,
yeah.
You know,
And Whitney is winning
Whitney's
that.
not here.
Yeah.
It's
You
flat
know?
out Whitney Houston night. That's just like, because it's like
Yeah.
I said, the further, and that's the thing that people like when you don't pay attention to stuff like that. The further you get away, I don't care if it's Whitney and then it was Mariah and then like
right.
like the body of work tends to be smaller as we get later in these years,
Yeah.
and it tends to be not as because again it's difficult to sell records and
Right.
things like that. So
Right.
the commercial success is not quite the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
so it's just because even Rihanna got a chance to get some
Yeah.
hits before
Right.
we all just streaming anybody buying shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they got a chance to do that. So I
That's
don't
true.
know. And I think the way that people record, again.
In the way that we listen. Like, we don't even get the chance to live with records long enough to even
Exactly.
help them to become classics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because every week is like something.
I don't
Something
have
new
the
to
time
distract you.
But I don't even think that they, you know, when you hear the stories of Brandy and Monica creating these records, they don't even work in the way that they worked to create classics. You know what I mean? Like, there were like, you just took a lot of time on records. You took it was purposeful. It was whatever it was a message. If you talk about love or whatever.
It was about the quality instead over quantity.
And that's the
It
thing.
was quality
so
over
now
quantity.
everybody does it fast and quick, and it's microwavable, and we can
It's-
hurry up and
it's
get it
copy
done.
paste.
Well,
It's-
because I know for one thing, not to like, you know, beat a dead horse, but you know, coming from Motown, Detroit, Detroit. That's what Dan used to.
What up, though?
Dan used to make
What
fun
up,
of me
though?
saying that on stage all the time. Detroit, how you doing tonight, Detroit?
She used to say that all the time.
I hate you. But
all the time.
you know, you come from that where they used to groom people, right? But then I think that they
Artist development.
Yeah, artist development, but I think what they felt like the big conglomerates
Just
record labels, you know, they felt like, you know, sometimes probably artists got a big head. So then they started I started noticing that they would make the songs bigger than the artists. So that way the artists are easier to replace.
Or if they go to jail.
Right.
Or they go to jail, whatever drama they,
But it's also
you know,
like
have,
it's cheaper to make the songs.
Yeah.
They're not worried about the artist's career. They're worried
It's
about the money
easy.
they're going to
They're
get out
worried
the
about the
song.
money.
Period.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get a hit. I'm going to make all this money off this hit. I don't know where you're going to go next year, but I've got my
Yeah.
money. So that's why you don't see artists that have, like literally, like Monica just put an album out. She's been out since the 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and put out, and it's still a good body of work. Beyonce, Destiny's Child was like 90.
But even Beyonce stuff ain't even hitting like it used to hit anymore. Like as far as the effect, like when it came out.
Because I don't,
it's just,
but I
Because
think,
people are just so.
but I also think that she is doing it. Like, I think that music is different when you're trying to make it. When you're trying to get in the business or you're trying to be a successful artist, I think your approach is different.
yeah, it is.
I
It is.
think that
I mean, we
your
could speak to that.
experience is different.
Yeah.
So then now she's on not necessarily the back end of her career, but the back end of trying to be a commercial success. She is a commercial success. So now we're making music
Now
that
she just
means
yeah.
something, or that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
I
Right.
love it.
so I
love
think
what
I think
she's
I
doing
think the
now.
motivation is really different, and then people
Yeah.
don't. She's not out there trying to be a commercial success. She's
She's
already a
not.
commercial
Yeah,
success.
she's
love it.
already. But now she's putting that energy into Chloe and
Yeah.
Haley. So now
Yeah.
it's like.
And it's like she's trying to, and that's what I saw in an interview, she said people don't buy albums anymore.
Yeah.
They don't even really worry about you recording
Right.
an album. Like,
Yeah.
when they recorded albums, the albums told a story. There was
Yeah.
a purpose
There was
for it.
there was a full story. Yeah.
Full story in it. So we don't listen to music like that. We're not buying the whole album.
Yeah, she's actually pretty lucky because she's rich enough to just watch her
And that's
art, create her art, and
exactly.
just,
Because
you know,
now the art can be solely for a message, and I want the people to hear this. Like,
yeah, she's
you know,
in a good place.
she can spend all that money. And
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
ain't
Right.
never gonna go no. And the problem is though that translates to me. The effort you put in an album is the same, and the lack of artist development is what you're gonna see when you see a concert. And like a Beyonce concert, I don't care if she have one hit.
Yeah.
That concert gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
her daddy made her
Even
run
if you don't know
and
her
sing
songs,
it.
you're gonna.
Because the entertainment quality is there.
Yeah, I mean, and she's an artist at the end of
Yeah.
the day.
Exactly.
Like she's literally a artist that made it in a commercial world. It's just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
But I mean, it's like when you look, like I would say over the last 10 years, when you've looked back and look at some of these award shows, when they bring older artists out, I don't know what award show it was, but I was like, okay, so y'all not finna let the Jackson 5 whip y'all ass on stage. That should not be happening. But it's like
Well,
what
you
you
know,
said. But
yeah.
it's Detroit.
Yeah.
But it's the level of artist development and
Yeah.
performance
Yeah.
that it wasn't easy for them to do that. Like they
Yeah.
were, gigging with live,
At all.
wasn't a whole bunch
No.
of backgrounds. Like you had to sing your backgrounds, you had to
Exactly.
play your instrument, you had to know your dance steps. And I went up looking, I was like, y'all gonna let the Jackson 5, they 500.
Yeah.
How y'all letting them
Yeah.
whip y'all ass out here on the stage like this? But it's like nobody puts together anything. Like
Nobody
even
does it. Yeah.
the last time, like New Edition will whip y'all ass on
New
stage.
Edition.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. That was
Listen, if you really want to know the truth about it now,
Who would y'all put? Who
the
would y'all-
Whispers will whoop
whip
your
your
ass.
ass exactly.
Yo.
One of them gone.
They won't tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. They won't
One
tell
of
you.
the
but I'm
twins
gonna
is
tell you.
gone.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace, and they still will come and
I
whoop your
mean,
ass.
it's awful. No, he's not.
Huh?
That is no, he's not. He's alive.
One of them is gone.
No.
Well, one of
interviewed
them
Yeah,
is
him.
yeah,
not
'cause they
well.
was
One
just
of
on
them
your
is. Yeah,
show.
we
Yeah.
interviewed him. Yeah.
Oh, well, Lord.
But I don't
forgive
know
me.
if the third one is the original
dead.
one. There's one that's gone.
Huh?
There is one that's gone.
That's what I'm saying, but it's not the
grandma,
twins.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's the but one.
It's-
Yeah, the
Okay,
twins.
okay,
the
sorry about that.
But for instance, the crazy thing is that this is how you know people back then did it for the love. When we interviewed them, they literally said they work 8 months out of the year steadily.
I know.
And I wanted to
would
say,
hire 'em. Shit.
yo,
You talking about
all
touring or like
touring, yes.
touring? Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, Zap, yeah, because
yeah,
Zap,
I'm like
Look at Charlie
500.
Wilson,
Why
though.
you still
Charlie
working?
because you know Zap
Charlie
was on our
Wilson show.
last album, and they were saying like, yeah, because a lot of
Yeah.
the shows, a lot of the same throwback shows that they do, Zap is on
Yeah.
the same show. So yeah, they be working like,
But
you
it's
know, 'cause
like-
it's a built-in fan
It's
base.
that
Yeah.
quality of entertainment that
That too, yup.
you're just not, because they want to make the money quick and they don't care what happens to the artist after they make the money. They're not developing these artists
Yeah.
to be able to sustain that on stage. Because I told you,
Dang.
I don't know what award show that was, and it was a bunch of young artists on it. And Jackson 5 came out there and mopped their asses up. And I was like, y'all.
Because you know you're gonna get a
Yeah.
show.
They was out in the 60s. I wasn't even
Yeah.
born. And y'all,
Right.
y'all letting them kill
Y'all
you out
aren't even
there.
ready.
But it's like,
Little cat daddy, Lionel.
Man,
come out there and whoop your ass.
but this, like, for instance, we all like J-Lo.
Oh.
I'm looking at J-Lo like, how
Oh.
the fuck does she look like that? Like, how does she still perform? I don't understand any of it. But
Yeah.
like I said, it's a preparation that they do that to me sometimes these younger people just don't do and they don't have.
Yeah.
And
Now,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna be real with you with J-Lo now for just 1 second. Now we just took it too far now. She looks good. Now, I will say that she looks good. But I have done a show in the same room with her before. And when I say she could not even paint the note.
well, no, let me say this. I wasn't even saying because she's never been like a singer. But when we're talking about
Like,
artistic
Yeah,
value,
we all know.
performing,
she's
like she could
50.
dance.
Yeah, she could
Up
dance
there
her ass
jumping
off.
around,
she's-
and you
yeah.
some of these chicks be over here doing the step touch.
Right.
That ain't
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Like she's never been. That's
Yeah,
been a
she
bunch
was
of
Janet
auto
Jackson's
tune.
background dancer.
Yeah,
but
that's-
and she
That's a
slept-
bunch
slept
of
with
auto-tune.
Puffy.
Saying it on
And it's-
thick over there, ain't you?
Right.
But it's
Yeah,
just, I just think that, and that's what when Monica and they were saying, like we would get videos for every song, and you would. So it's just a lot of. It's
Yeah.
different. It's just
Yeah.
the entertainment quality is different, and I think what it has done, it has affected the artist from the time of how you prepare the artist, how the songs are created. Like she literally said, I went and stayed with David Foster in his house to get this song right.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't doing that. They like,
They're not. Yeah.
we
Yeah,
gotta
they're
finish the
not.
song in 3 hours.
Right.
Period. They're not doing that.
But like even
Yeah.
even just like what Ali was saying earlier is just like just the term artist development. Like, do you even hear that term anymore nowadays?
No.
Like, because it's like these artists they would literally live in a rehearsal studio. They would live in the recording studio and they would rehearse, like practice choreography. Like, man, it's a full-time job.
But I think it's trickled. I feel like ultimately, even in the realm of independent artists, even in the realm of corporate bands, even in the realm of bands that play at clubs, it has trickled down all the way to that nobody thinks they need to rehearse.
Exactly.
Nobody
Yeah.
thinks they need to actually put some shit together. And that's just, to me, mind-blowing to me because we were so appreciative and
Very.
excited to get to do it. We'd be like, well, we rehearsed 8 hours for free. Like, it don't matter. Like, it didn't matter because we were so
At all.
excited to work on our
Yeah.
backgrounds and so excited to work on our dance
You
steps
know
and our
what's
show.
amazing to me? Like, because D and I we've been doing this for quite some time, and it's interesting sometimes when we'll work with different singers and stuff like that, and they'll be when they first come in, it'll be like the first few months they're like, "Thank you for this opportunity," and I swear to you, in like 9 to 12 months, they be like on some other shit, like, and haven't paid a due.
Exactly.
And it's so weird because you're right. We come from where you really had to work. I mean, honestly, people compliment me on my voice, but I wasn't even known as a singer. I mean, I was known as a dancer first. You know, because I went to what they call the Blue Prison in Mumford High School in Detroit. That was the school where the Winans came out of. My music teacher, taught the Winans, the Clark sisters, Commission. You know what I'm saying?
That's some different kind of singing.
Dietrich, Dietrich Haddon was
like,
in my class, So, I was a dancer. And, I had to really work hard just to get in the talent show.
But like I said,
I was geeked up.
But I think the thing is, when you go to schools like that, I went to performing arts school. When you go to school like that, you're taught what preparation is.
Yeah.
And so it was, and that's the thing. I feel like because everybody wants it now, they don't really understand the amount of time and the amount of preparation that it takes, and the stuff that you do for no money. Like if I asked anybody to rehearse for 8 hours now, they would look at me like I was crazy.
And they still sound like shit though. But
and
then
that's
the
norm.
But they want to get paid.
That was the norm.
Dollar. Yeah.
That was the norm.
Right.
When I was rehearsing, whether I was singing background or whether I was dancing, it was an 8-hour rehersal. And let me say, the money was not always that great. Right.
Yeah.
But we were so excited.
Going in the morning, and then y'all have lunch breaks, just like a regular job.
Yes, it was a job. Yeah.
And I've done rehearsals like that.
But you ask somebody to do that shit now, they looking at you like, say what? I actually heard somebody on the corporate circuit say, I don't get out of bed for like $300. And I literally was like, girl, don't say nothing.
Girl, and low key, like the average bands be paying like $250.
Yeah.
A nifted $250.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
less than that, 200.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, 200.
And so to me, because I don't really, I'm not in the circle. I'm not part of the cool group. I'm just not. Never have been in the Atlanta music scene for whatever reason. But when you
What you talking about, Willis?
I'm not. But when you go to some of these spaces and the arrogance, and
who are the cool kids?
I'm not the cool kid. I'm not.
I'd like to know.
Y'all ain't part of it either.
Definitely like to know who the cool kids.
Y'all aren't either.
Motherfucking cool
no,
kids.
you're not. You're with me. We're not the cool kids.
I'm very curious of who the cool kids are.
When I would enter in these areas, in some of these clubs and stuff, these local clubs, you would sense a lot of arrogance. I just, in my mind, because I was new to gigging like that, and in my mind, I'm like, you give me an attitude. Bitch, I just got off the road with Puffy. Who you talking to? You give me an attitude? like literally, I don't understand it. Right. But it's like, and it's because you take it for granted and the amount of sacrifice. Like when I think back at the stuff I had to do, you know what I mean? The amounts of hours that I had to rehearse. Like Beyonce's job was an 8-hour audition that I flew in. Audition. That didn't mean you was getting the job. That I literally flew in and got off the plane and went and danced and sang for 8 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
To get a job that I was singing one time.
Wow. Yeah.
People don't and the beauty of it is that when it was time to rehearse, Beyonce was right there. She got off of a plane from her beautiful vacation and came right in to rehearse, like 5, 6.
Right.
How y'all doing?
Right.
You not gonna find that nowadays. Right. People be like, I gotta go pick up I gotta go get something to eat before they close. Like, it's that attitude. And that attitude reflects the level of success that they have.
Yeah, and I'd say that you won't. You're not gonna find that like as far as like on the mainstream artists, because there's definitely a few artists out there that I could tell like really rehearse for their shows.
Yeah.
Like, Anderson.
Oh,
Paak.
Anderson Paak.
Toby
Paak.
is
one of them.
Yeah, he's sick.
Oh my gosh! Like, if there's somebody that I'd really love to open for, in this time, it'd be Anderson Paak.
I could agree
with
that.
For real, like.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can see it in the product.
You can see it.
Like I can always spot it in the product, and I just think, like I said, easy come, easy go.
And his album is like one of the only people of this generation's album who I could listen to from like front to back, like just straight.
But that reminds me of like Dr. Dre. That like he is.
Well, Dr. Dre produced like.
Yeah, he's another perfectionist that like. You appreciate the time that he put into his stuff.
But I think that, and it's so funny because when I look at you guys' product, you can see the time. Like, I can see the time that was put in to create that. Like, you know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
So, so when people take it for granted, I'm like, you have no earthly idea.
it's you have to live it, you know, and that's why
Yeah.
we're still on. Like people have been asking us now for a while, like when is the next album coming out? But we just really want it to be right, you know, especially during this time.
Be right, yeah. Yeah, because
the thing about it is, and to me, this is when if you want to be a better artist, and that's across the board, you can learn from anybody. So if I'm looking at your videos, if I'm looking at your posts, if I'm looking at the amount of time that you took to put on an Instagram post, like people aren't paying attention. That stuff matters.
It does.
It matters.
It really does.
And I don't really think that people understand that matters. And you want to, half-ass do something and put, and all of a sudden you throw up something and all of a sudden you this and you. When was you ever doing that? Like, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's just not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it shows in the product. And I just hope that, like, people, when they're, all these young people watching Verzuz and things like that, really, really can listen to the production and take away something from it, because it's a lot to take away.
Especially, like, whenever live shows come back, like, I hope we see something different.
I do want to give a shout out too, because everybody's doing, like, they call it the what do they call it? The tribute train. And I went, and I've never been why can I never think of his name? He's a huge legend. Who I'm your Pusher Man.
Oh,
Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our friend Che did. And this is a funny thing, because I noticed it as I'm watching, because now I get to sit back and watch.
Yeah.
So I've never been a Curtis Mayfield fan like that. Of course, I know who Curtis Mayfield is. He's a legend. I know his son.
Right,
music,
right.
I was like, I didn't know Curtis was doing all of that. Like, I had no idea. And then the funny thing is watching, just being able to watch Che, I don't care if it was his shades, his outfit, it was a performance. Even though he was singing somebody else, he embodied it.
He did a great job with Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye also. But it's like when I look at those types of things, I'm like, people don't get that. Even though he's singing somebody else's stuff, he really took to heart that this is a performance. This is a production on any level. And I think that a lot of times, because we are cover artists, that everybody gets up there and just saying something, and it's okay, and it really, and just so what I took away from that, like the musicality of Curtis Mayfield, I was like, God dang, like, and then I didn't know half of those things were samples. Like they did a Mary J. Blige song, I didn't know it was a Curtis Mayfield sample. And just really listening to the music of what these people have been creating is, so I just think that when live music does come back, no matter what you're doing, I feel like you can take a lot of time and make it eventful.
Yeah. It has to make everything an experience, you know what I mean? And it's like, and that's just when you think about a lot of things when it comes into when you think about putting on a show, putting on production, it's like everything plays a role. You know, you got your live arrangements, then you got your choreography, and then you got your storytelling. Like, when you stop, do you tell a story, and you just give the audience something to take home. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they gonna take home? Like, why are we not striving to be a Prince anymore? Why are we not striving to be not like Prince, but to be the essence that a Prince was? You know what I'm saying? I went to Prince's concert at Phillips Arena when I was freaking, I think I was about 11 or 10 years old. And I still remember
if you've been to a Prince concert and you like
bit of that concert.
Yeah.
Every bit. Like, I'm like, why are artists not striving to do that anymore?
But when you think about concerts,
I think the budgets too for the record labels,
budgets,
they won't
they're not selling records like that to support that type of. But I remember when I was like 14 years old, I went to like a Luther Vandross concert, which was, back then artists were older, and you still had, but that concert.
I would love to go to that.
Yeah, my mom took me to 3 of those.
Oh.
But I would love to go to
like
Luther
that's the
Vandross
thing when you
concert.
think about those concerts and Anita Baker, I was like,
it's a lot.
Now, if you have never been to a Michael Jackson concert, you have not experienced.
You haven't
life.
lived.
You have not lived.
I feel
that's
spoiled
why I say.
because
That's why I agree with.
literally.
I agree with Ali. I'm like I'm from the wrong generation. Like
you missed out because I was literally like I had to be 5 or 6, but I still remember the Jacksons Victory Tour. My sisters, my parents made them take me, so I got to see the actual Jacksons.
Yeah.
Where Randy had on the metal moon boots, and my sister was in love with Randy. He was the gyrator, and they had full-blown costumes, and when they came out, they fireworks, bam, and then they stood there for about 10 minutes.
And everybody was screaming.
Screaming and losing their mind.
And they ain't done nothing.
Yeah, they just standing there. Like, the fireworks blew them up. Bam. And then they jump up in the air. Bam, they on the stage standing there. Like, what? Then one moves, and then the other one moves. Randy with the moon boots, and he starts gyrating. And listen, I saw about 4
Put the
or 5
mic back up.
women around.
Put the mic back up.
I saw about 4 or 5.
Like, what mic?
Listen, I'm going back. I had about.
She done got into performance mode.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, I saw about 4 or 5 women leave out in stretchers.
Oh yeah.
Like for the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was just like an experience. The costumes, just the pyrifics, whatever you call it. I know I'm saying it wrong, but damn,
Right.
I mean. The band with the big hair.
But it's like all of those.
Yeah.
I remember like when this is when like Keith Sweat was heavy, like Blackstreet,
Oh yeah.
TLC, like
I was a big Bobby Brown fan.
Bobby Brown, like so as a
Yeah.
dancer, you just wanted to get you was working. Let's just put it that
Yeah.
way. But there was a difference in like I remember a Tina Turner concert. I was like,
Yes.
what the like I have never seen that many people in my entire life. Like in the show, and the woman
Yeah.
had to be 60.
Yeah, because
She
she
had to be
was
55,
70
60.
something, 75.
Like
I think
she
she's
like
still doing it.
those kinds of concerts, and I just encourage artists who love artistry and want to become
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Don't leave it all up to Beyonce.
Yeah. Go look at some of these. Go look at a Tina Turner. Go back and listen to Brandy's background vocals, y'all. Like, listen to Brandy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen to Whitney.
Yeah.
Bring out Michael
need a-
Jackson stuff
And it's
again.
not even it's not even like you got to be dancing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just creating an experience. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
of whoever you
Tyler
are.
the Creator,
Yeah.
I've seen his shows. He creates an experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't got to be like just about choreography.
No.
It just be like just create something that nobody has seen. Like
Yeah.
if you were to go to a
Yeah,
concert. Like,
because Mariah Carey, her thing is lounging, so she come out
Yeah.
on a lounge.
yeah,
Yes.
her thing is like
She's
the
gonna give you a
extravagant,
situation on top of a throw, and that's gonna be
Right.
it. But
Her
it's
long
still
dress.
her.
Elegance.
I just think that ultimately what it is that people need to see that you actually put time in your show.
Right. Yeah.
Because they paid a ticket.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
bought a ticket. So can we just see
Exactly.
you like I never forget, and I won't say the artist, but I was doing the Soul Train Music Awards. I was dancing for Mystical and been so long. Nivea. My girl Nivea. Hey Nivea. I was dancing for them. And literally like he came in on a helicopter. Then this is what I mean by experiences. They wanted to have wild animals like in cages, but of course we couldn't get it cleared.
Right, yeah.
We could not get that clear, but he
Yeah,
literally
'cause of
came in
that.
like he was on a helicopter. So you have to run the show. We're running the show, and mind you, it's the day before, so it's parties going on. It's the LA. We like, oh, we going to the Def Jam party. Like, hurry up, y'all. And there was an act that was before us. And Don Cornelius was alive at this point, so he was cussing folks out. Like, get y'all shit together.
Right.
And we're like, oh, my God.
Who
we've been here.
was it?
Don Cornelius is Soul Train Music Awards. He was alive
Oh.
then. But you had to run the whole show. So, like, we was towards the end of the show, and we had an artist before us that clearly didn't prepare anything. So they having to run over and over, and it's like it was whack. They didn't have them together, and we looking at our watch like we finna miss this Def Jam party. Y'all better because we did practice, honey. We had our stuff together. They literally took a tour case, one of the big ones, and put a sheet over it, and stood on top of it, and then jumped off of it. Like they were literally trying to put it, and I'm looking like, did y'all practice? Y'all finna my party time now. We didn't. We've been here rehearsing for 2-3 days. Like no time. Like no
Wow.
time. And I remember Don Cornelius was so upset. Like, this what y'all got? Like, and then they finally came up with some like, oh, we're gonna have some dancers just sitting in in chairs like you're at a
Goodness
club.
gracious.
Like, and they literally had to pull this together. And this is supposed to be a run through, so everybody can just do their stuff for technical purposes and go about their business. when I tell you we sat there for so long, and I was like, this is, and that was the beginning of y'all didn't have nothing together.
Right.
Like, because that was kind of towards the end of my dancing career at that point. So I was like, look.
Yeah. Wow.
But so I just encourage people to. You have YouTube as your friend. You can pull up stuff.
YouTube.
Like they got everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
So we don't lose the art of what all these people sacrificed before us. So we don't lose it.
So we got to be the product of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't lose it.
Yeah.
You know?
What's the next generation gonna have to look up to? Like
and that's the thing.
They gonna be looking up to Thought Wop.
Well, I mean, we not hating on the Thought Wop, but you know.
Hey, no, because Thought Wop's about to be our song. We about to start an alter ego.
All right, well,
we about to be it's not gonna be the APX. It's gonna be an alter ego band.
First of all, if I see Erica twerking, I'm gonna fall out.
You won't because I'm gonna tell you why. Because
you're not even gonna know it's us.
I'm gonna put my age out. Look, I know how to do the Luke Skywalker.
I can't twerk.
I just know the Luke Skywalker pop. That's as far as I got, because all Uncle Luke wanted you to do was just pop it. Now you gotta
They're doing all too many tricks.
You gotta individually
move one cheek.
You gotta shake the leg out and then let it bounce.
They be doing it upside down now, like on the handstand.
And we know you know all about it.
Yeah, back then all you had to do was the little hip twirl and then that's it.
But it's so crazy because you know they used to like strippers used to be extras sometimes on video shoots. But then they figured, we don't have to pay them, so we can just have strippers as dancers. We don't have to pay real dancers. That's what happened to us. That was the end of it. Like, we paying them too much. We can just get these strippers in here for $100.
That was so creative.
That's terrible.
That was very
I promise
creative.
you that is the truth.
Yeah, Melissa Ford said that too. Yeah,
that's the truth.
Because Melissa Ford, that video vixen, she used to get paid.
Oh no, Melissa was getting $15,000, like $300. Like we used to
some
get
videos
paid.
she was getting like 50.
Yeah,
you know, I think booty shaking changed when Twerk Team came around.
But this is the thing.
Why you got that smile on your face?
Let me tell you, we used to go to this place called because. ATL, we've been twerking forever. This is nothing new.
Yeah.
And so some of the choreographers would want to incorporate that into like real like hip hop dance, but we couldn't do it. So they used to take us to this place called the Silver Fox. And when I tell you them girls, we'd be like, God.
Oh wow.
How did she do that? And they would have us literally in the mirror for hours. You ain't low enough. Oh my God.
Well, Sierra, she picked it up.
But
she jamming.
She's from that area. Yeah, like people that I know like work
dance
so
her butt off.
And that's exactly where she got it from. We used to literally watch the strippers, and then they figured we can give the strippers $100.
Yeah.
And not pay these dancers all this money, so y'all can go on home.
Yeah, because dances are expensive. We know because we were looking for some dancers.
Oh no, you pay
some of our music videos, and they're like this industry standard.
I mean,
because if you get an agent,
starts at 5.
I respect it though. It make or break the video.
And then also think about it, because when you take on a career like dancing, it's like you have a good 20 years, 25 years of that career, but it's not like a long. You know, you can't do it when you get older or whatever.
Let me tell you something. One of the last videos I did was a Soleil video, and we filmed it at the Cornet Club. And I remember they started doing he was all on the floor, and he was, y'all gonna do this and this. And I remember leaning on to my friend, like, how much is this job paying? Like, because in my mind, I'm like, this is gonna be it. I'm not bending down no more for this kind of money. So you got it. You age out, and you also it's a different desire. They usually age into like choreography,
or classes,
entertainment director. Like you put together tours and stuff like that. And that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
so that's a good thing.
Yeah, like Bankhead is like cleaning up.
Yeah,
Heather, you could dance, man. I remember like we've done some shows together back in the day. She'd be like so effortlessly like moving around, and I'm too goofy for that shit.
And now I'm too old.
Well, I was more of a rock and roller. I just stand on the top of the stage.
Well, that's good. That works too. Whatever works, girl.
Yeah.
But I just think that what I'm saying is that the effort that I see you guys put in your product, people just need to notice that and know that you'll have longevity if you do it that way.
Oh well, God bless you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think that everybody has something to pull from, watching these classic artists and these legends do what they do, and then that's why we have the Verzuz to like give you a reminder, like, hey, this is where like you you listening to all this stuff now, but this is where it comes from. Like this is what you know. So this is what real singing was. We didn't have auto-tune back. Like there was no auto-tune. Man.
Oh my gosh.
There wasn't no fixing it. You got to get it right.
I'm so thankful for a home studio now. That's what I will say now. My nerves will be shot.
Yeah. I like producing in our own environment. I like producing Erica's vocals in our own environment.
Yeah.
That's what I love about doing our own stuff.
You do a good job. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't do it in the studio, man.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I'm working.
I
got hired to sing something, and I'm working with another producer, and I don't know them, so they literally called me back to change a word in the song, and I was like, okay,
what?
so now, yes, so I had to change the word. But this is the thing. This is old school to me. Like I remember things being like that when you produce records. Like I get it. So I was like, okay, I'll drive back out there and change the word. Now I got to go change something else. You know, a phrase but that's the part of, that's how I remember it being. And that's,
right.
You know what I mean? So that's, to me, like I said, easy come, easy go.
Yeah. Gotta be right, child. All right, well.
All right, well, this
we
has
enjoyed
been
this.
a live reaction to the Verzuz. Y'all give it up for Heather Hayes Experience.
Whoop, whoop.
Heather Hayes, at Heather Hayes, and at whoever this guy is, I don't know.
At Ollie J Music.
Ollie J Music.
Don't worry, I'm patient. I'm very patient. So your day will come, my friend. Your day will come, my friend.
My name is D Rhodes, and this is Erica Dawn at the bar. We are the APX Music. Show some love to Kazuo Ridgeway, running our audio mixing and behind the scenes. And we will see you guys. We're going to be live again. We might go live Wednesday for a DJ set. I don't know. Depends on how we feeling. But we will be live on Sunday. So we'll let you guys know. All right. Until next time, stay funky.